Want to send a very special shout out. First of all, Betty, it was her birthday yesterday, so I didn't get to celebrate with her in person. But Betty, happy birthday to you. I know she had a big, how about this, guys, a big 70s birthday party. She hired Elvis to be there, which is really cool. Anyway, Betty, happy birthday to you. Also, speaking of birthdays, Judith, I just got this card today. So Judith in California, look, guys, you want to see something cool? Tony, it's almost like when Deborah sent the exploding box and the butterflies went flying. It's very similar, but isn't that pretty? So thank you, Judith in California, for that and your sweet, sweet, sweet note. Appreciate that. So here's what we're going to do. Oh, and also big thanks to Deborah. Got a lot of emails today, but Deborah, thank you so much for all your kind words, and I'm so glad you're loving your 3-carat 22. Paraiba, that's very exciting. So let's talk about what's on tap tonight. We got a special show. And speaking of on tap, just, sit back, relax, and grab that favorite beverage and get ready to do a little shopping or maybe just hang out with us. That's cool too. Really excited about the show because we've got big values on diamonds, and we know we love diamonds, but this is a special wheel that we have. We have a couple of last call on these last chances on some really important diamond pieces that we have for you, just a few of them, and then I'll even bring back, if you've ever missed this or if you haven't seen it or if you've seen it elsewhere and you've been a little struck by the high prices on a piece like a 5-stone diamond band, we have one for you, but it's with VS stones and it's a last call. I just got word on that just about 25 minutes ago. It's last call because obviously diamond prices have skyrocketed. We know that. I know we're all sick of talking about it and sick of hearing about it, but this is where you're getting, actually we're going to do the 7-stone style for you. We've got another couple of arrays on a diamond wheel, but this is last call on this bigger 107. So you're actually getting over a carat in diamond weight, but it's the classic band, the most wearable. You're really going to enjoy it and love it, I do believe. And if you don't have one, or maybe you do, you might still want to get one because it's great to stack. So we'll bring that to you. I'm very excited about that. And then also, great wheels. How about this for a wheel? A big discount, because you know what happens on wheels? We put all these pieces together and then drop the price to the lowest possible. Well, there is actually Alexandrite on a wheel where you've got 5 choices. So that's going to be very exciting because that is one of the most expensive stones in the world. So I know you guys were really digging. There was a big stone I have of the weekend, but I got to tell you, it's a lot of you were looking for more of that blue-green Coego to Fogo, and I get it. It's the best source in the world. So we're going to show that to you as well. That's coming up in 5 great rings and all one of a kind. So a last call there. And then we have a museum wheel that, oh my goodness, museum may be the quality descriptor, but it is not the price tag descriptor. And that's a really good thing. We have big diamond. Oh, and special, just saw these huge diamond earrings, and it made me think of Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. Carolyn's watching tonight, and Carolyn received her big diamond earrings. Those were the, oh gosh, what was the carat weight now? 5.5 carat diamond earrings for, remember, she got those on Sunday. So yeah, she got them. She loves them. So anyway, thank you, Carolyn. And she was like, those were really pretty, but I was worried they'd be uncomfortable. And I told you they were not. They were so surprisingly comfortable. So enjoy those, wear them well and in good health. And we've got a very special, I'm excited about the amethyst that's here. We don't see a lot of amethyst, but we do have one that's massive. We've got a huge, it's our largest ever in jewelry. And I'm really looking forward to this because it's also the cut that so many of us love. And it's really a way to bring some extra special look to an amethyst that we know we bring the best quality, but then you get that really amazing saturation. So we'll see that as well. Some new designs are here, one with a fire opal and a bit of a floral design, and then a couple one-of-a-kinds to start our hour here with a really great designer, just closeouts here, and also a big yellow sapphire. I know we have had a lot of you looking for a big yellow sapphire. I have almost a 3-carat for you in an oval, so that's here as well. And Tanzanite with pink diamonds. I mean, it's going to be a show. So, it's going to be a night. And by the way, we have gems tomorrow. So, for the jewelry lovers out there, we don't get more jewelry after tonight until Friday. So I know it's like, that's to me, I mean, if anything, like, again, really just kind of sets the table. You know that you've got a little respite from jewelry tomorrow. So I say shop till you drop tonight. And it's a great way to do that when we're going to start with a piece like this. Magenta Spinel, look at this. I mean, it's a beautiful color. And I know we've had a lot of rings, but I haven't had too many of the pendants. And it's item number 6235 right here, which is a beautiful neon material. You've got that classic Magenta color there. And Joyce, did we strike out on those turquoise earrings already? Did we check on those? Okay, so I'll let Paula know. So Paula, thank you for your message. Gosh, if I could spend all 3 hours just talking about everyone I've heard from in the last couple of days, from Judy and, oh my gosh, Brenda. And Brenda, I remember, oh my gosh, she sent the kindest email. I know she's headed off to a fabulous trip in my favorite city in the world. So anyway, here's 6235, and we'll just go ahead and get this one out the door. I love this diamond-like shape to it. It has a diamond in the bail, which follows the lines of the actual pendant itself, but then it's got a really good size 50-point Magenta, and it is fabulous with the 34 points in the VS diamonds. Gotta love that. I like how they also get bigger towards the point. So at the base of the pendant, you're going to have bigger stones paved, and then up and around that, really nice medium-sized stones. I mean, that's not small, delicate material here. It's got a good look to it, and it is going to be a wild one. You can change the gold if you want to. So let me give you one last look at that when we show it up close here. I'll get my ruler ready for you as well so we can measure that. But it's going to be our 50-pointer, which is a good size mehengue. That may not be a big deal in other stones that you know, but boy, is it a big deal when you get Magenta Spinel. This is a really special pinky red. It's that super vibrant, super ultra neon, that pop of color when even if you're not wearing color, this is your color, right? That's all you need. So you can really have that bright, sophisticated pinky red that is so neon. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Take a look at that so you can get an idea here what that, oh, love it. Look at that great color. So it's neon even from a distance. That's what we love about the mehengue materials. You don't need a lot of light. That's what neon's all about. Doesn't need to have a lot of light to really see the beauty of that stone. And there it is, 1 inch in length from top to bottom. And we'll give you a great value. And we can change the gold, which I love, because maybe mehengue, we know that color looks good in white and yellow and rose. So you can take your pick there and get your favorite, but we got one only, and we're going to blow it out when that should be $18.99, and I won't do that for you. Starting to show off right on a big Wednesday. Let us know if you have any requests. Hopefully you always know that you can just, you know, barge in whenever you like, because it's just what we love. We love that. We love when you come on in and, you know, tell us what you're looking for. If you've missed something or want to check on availability, it's a good time to do it on a Wednesday here. So let's talk what we can do here on this one to make it a lot less than $18.99, because that's just not the way we want to start the show here. We want to make sure there is a mega value for anybody who's loving this one. And I know there are a lot of mehengue lovers out there. That's no doubt. We know there's mehengue lovers. We know that a lot of us admire the stone for its rarity. We know how rare it is in the big sizes like this is, but we're not going to let it go for even, no, I'm not even thinking $9.99 actually. This is going to set all kinds of records in mehengue pricing. We have not seen bigger stones like this ever go for this kind of price tag. So it's going to be a good one. You guys ready to do a little shopping? Or maybe just chill out and relax and kind of watch your favorite thing. Just kind of do its little shimmy shake back and forth it goes. We're going to make this less than $9.99. We want to get the first item out the door. That's how we roll. So come on in and make sure you're on the phone lines, because I just might give it away. And you never want to miss a moment, because you don't want to miss the giveaway. And it's not even $9.99 or $8.99. And this is mehengue, so a really rare, ultra rare neon stone. Be my guest. Take a look. It's not $888 either. We're going to do better than that for you. We're not even making it $799. That doesn't seem like a possibility in any other world, but here it is, and going a lot less. I'll be moving quickly through tonight so we can get to everything that we've got for you. So do keep that in mind. If you are somebody who's thinking about anything, you want to dial in on the early side, please do. That's the best way to get in on your favorites. It really is. And we'll make this even better than $777. We won't even ask for even the $749. This is rare mehengue. You've got over 1/3 of a carat in diamonds as well, and we're going to make it even better than $749, $739, $729. That's going to go all the way down. Again, choose your gold. Get that great style, wearable every day as far as the size, because 1 inch tends to be that size that we're comfortable wearing against the neckline, and it'll be $699 if you love that one. So big special there, and an amazing opportunity to get you one of the big time stones that is here for you and only you, because you're here early, and that's probably why, to see that beautiful value on that incredible mehengue right there with that really bright pop of color. So pinky red, and then set within the diamond shaped opening that is really a kite cut, more or less, because a diamond would imply same kind of height and bottom there, but it's more of that kite cut shape that we love. And you can see how the bail actually simulates that as well, with that diamond like shape in the bail with that bigger diamond there as well. So it's $699. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got to roll. We got a lot to show you. We've got a beautiful new pink pearl. I've got a gorgeous pink zircon. It's like the entire first hour is pinks and reds. It really is. And I promise you, it has nothing to do with the new nail color. I promise you. It's all just a happy coincidence. But that is $699, and that'll be, oh, I've got one crescent moon that's not the crescent moon that's the super elongated one, but a full-on baguette and round brilliant. All right, let me know who's got that one. We're going to be moving in a hurry, because I'm not going to wait till pieces move. We're just going to rely on you to pick up on those values and know them when you see them, recognize them, and give us a call so you can be a part of that one. That is so, yeah, it's a beautiful, like a raspberry bright pink, like a hot pink, and I love that because it stands out and it looks great great on your neckline and just as a focal point of your jewelry wardrobe. Also, Paraíba drop earrings at a huge discount. Looking forward to those. Let's get to this pink pearl. So this is all natural and it's a big one because that is where I know I had a pink pearl the other day and oh my goodness, that was fabulous. But look at how this is really done in a beautiful pinky, kind of again, purple mauve lilac. It's got, again, a good pearl should show you more than one color, right? A good pearl should not just be identifiable or descripted as one color only. This is item number 6816 and it's a 14 millimeter. That even puts the previous ones I've had to shame. That's a big stone there and that's really tough to get in an all natural pearl. Just keep that in mind, is that we're talking about really, really rare material here that is, again, when you get natural pearls, because a lot of times when you see the fancier colors or anything really outside of the white pearl category, usually those are dyed. Usually they are enhanced in some kind of way or dyed, which is very, very common because the real genuine article is so incredibly valuable and so very rare. So with that comes a higher price tag. You don't have to spend a higher price tag on this one, but it is only one. So there's the, I know, I'm always the bearer of bad news here on these one-of-a-kinds because that, unfortunately, is all we've got. But it is a 14 millimeter, which is the largest we've seen in some time. There's a Tahitian, which is not quite as rare in its color, and that, I'm talking about in our inventory, like here somewhere in the house. And yet that Tahitian is about this size, and it's about, oh, I think it was $12,000 last time I checked. So here's your 14 millimeter in the exotic pink. Of course, this has this, I'll tell you, this designer, which is why we can't change the gold color, it's as it is in the yellow, but it's just a designer that works with some really fine material. When you're able to kind of borrow some of their pieces of late, which haven't really been, that's not the proper term since they've been offered and sold so inexpensively, you've been taking them, so we won't be giving them back. But they're that really, really special high-end pearl where I will tell you, even here, we have not seen that level of pink pearl on the show. So it's really exciting to be able to see that, get you the finest quality out there, give you that beautiful, almost like mirror-like finishing, which is weird because, again, sometimes you talk about that with a gem that's polished. This is actually made in the mollusk. So the mollusk is accredited to all that quality you see is actually why it's an organic gem made within a living organism. And yet there's that stupendous kind of material that we just don't see all that often, where it's just reflecting the light. It's reflecting like a mirror. It's reflecting the diamonds on the sides, which I'll tell you about those. And we only have the one, so come on in early if you love it, because it's going to be really affordable. And it's got those bigger diamonds on the sides, just east and west. But then it's got smaller diamonds around that, 29 points in total. And there it sits. So you've got a nice way that's finished. Thank you so much. And we've got a heart-shaped blue wing coming up by request. But there you can see how that finishing is done inside of that ring, which is so, so well done. And you've got, again, there's that. There's what I'm talking about. Do you see how the gold is actually completely reflected? That side mounting, that is not typical for a pearl to do, but it's exactly what's happening here. And that really tells you a lot about that quality. I mean, look at that reflection that's happening there on the side profile. You're seeing the diamond and the gold reflected in the pearl itself. It's got a lot of lavender tones. It's got a lot of pinky and mauve tones. And it's for one color only as well. And that 14 millimeter, as it is, wait till you see this on, because that's where you're going to really see, because most pearls are like a 5 or a 6 millimeter size. That would be an average size diameter in a pearl. You can see where this one goes well up and over that. You can see from every single angle, perfectly round. We judge pearls on a lot of different categories, and that's going to be size and shape, and also the nacre. Is it smooth, or does it have, you know, you've seen the pearls that have a lot of like those natural kind of dimples and, you know, different kind of characteristics you just don't want to see. You want to see that smooth, glossy finish, and that's perfection. All that said, what should be a $59.99 ring will not be, and beautifully set and a great way to go here. We're going to make it really affordable for you. I'll make it $999. So we'll save you $5 off the price tag right here, right now, just to get that one a great home and see it out the door. Remember, yellow gold only, but that's our largest pearl here, besides one $12,000 Tahitian, which is somewhere in the inventory. But I would really recommend thinking about that one right there at $999. It's a beauty. And yes, all that color's natural, and we only have the one, so I would really recommend that. And a great way to celebrate June, which is only a few weeks away. So that now, I mean, I think is it 2 weeks from today or yesterday? So again, we're coming up on that big June birthstone where we celebrate pearls and alexandrite, which again, I happen to have that big wheel of discounts on alexandrites here tonight. All right, coming up. This is a request, and I'm not sure for who yet, but let me know if you know, because this is the heart-shaped Tanzanite, and is it ever beautiful? I know the one on Sunday I had was gone in an instant, but this is the heart-shape that I'm bringing you next, which is a 6616. Isn't that nice? It's a really, but I know what you're already kind of spying on the sides there, like, wait, what is that? What could it be? Is it really? Oh yeah, check this out, because it's actually big heart-shaped diamonds. And how about that red flash when that turns to the side, right? But this is our big time 10 karat 77. And then what's on the sides are 2 more heart-shaped diamonds on each side. So you're getting, get this, 86 points in heart shapes. Divided by 4, guys. That means they're over a 1/5 of a carat each in a super fancy cut in a VS quality, and that is fabulous. And it's only in the white gold, which is how we see most of our blue wing block Ds, so hopefully that works well for you. And here's what we'll do. If we have, I know, Joyce, do you know who this request was for, or is it just because it's beautiful? Charlene? Okay, Charlene. So I hope I'm saying that right. I know we have a Charlene, a Sarah Lynn, and a Sherilyn. A Sarah, yeah. We've got, so let me hope I'm saying that correctly, but that's going to be our 1077 heart shape. She probably was disappointed that 7.5 carat went the other day. Here's what we're going to do. 86 points, 4 hearts, major, 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 over 20 points a piece. They're really close to like figure 21, 22 points a piece here, if they're all exact. And we're going to do something really special on this one, but you got to call me. There's only one. And let me show it on, because what's really interesting about this is the stone is almost 11 carats, so it's so big on its own. It's really, you probably already noticed, the heart shapes are really veering down the sides. So when you see it on, you'll notice the heart-shaped Tanzanite is really giving you most of that width side to side on the hand, but then you see on the sides over here, that's really going to act almost as like the points are going down, so it almost looks as a directional arrow down the shank in either direction, but you have that really, really strong look. So it's a one only. It's a fabulous buy. You know, that's 10 karat 77. You've been hearing me talk about it. These are heart shapes, so really, really tough to bring back again and again. This private collection is one that is dwindling and fast, so we want to make sure that if there's something on your radar in Tanzanite, big or small, you want to let us know. As a matter of fact, we have a big grand finale on some Tanzanites tomorrow in our loose stone show, which is going to give you a lot of access to smaller stones that we have not brought before. So do keep that in mind. So if you're looking for Tanzanites, we can always bring the big ones I historically have on our gemstone evenings, but you know, not everybody needs a 30 or 40 or 50 carat or even a 20 carat. So we're going to bring a lot of great ideas for if you're, you know, wanting to put together bracelets or pendants or anything that involves multiple stones together. We're going to have those tomorrow for you, because again, it's kind of like our last hurrah on the blue wing. So certainly if you're looking for a bigger stone, well, this is it. And we're going to blow it out right now for you, because brand new piece. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says $17,999. So gonna have to tweak that a little bit and make sure it's a lot better for you. Take a look at this. It's going out the door right now. Isn't that great? It's a big heart shape. That's our only one here in a ring, and we'll make it a lot better than $18,000, because I know you guys want a better value. Tune in because you love the values, and you don't need to shop anywhere else, because where there's cheaper jewelry, it is a lower quality, and where there's more expensive jewelry, well, it's on par with what we do. So how nice is it to bring you the best of all worlds in quality and value, and that's what really we're all about. I'll make it even less than even $7,999. There's your $10,000 off right there. Not bad, right? $10,000. When was the last time you saved $10,000 on anything in today's day and age? Even if you go back when things were, you know, not as crazy, right? Think about that. When do you ever save $10,000? We just saved you that on a TVON price on our very own heart shape, and it's not $79.99. I'm not leaving it there. It's a big time request. It's a fabulous piece, and I can't say enough about those collectors who are being wise to get in on these pieces while they're still here. We'll make it $6,999 only if you want the 1077. Almost 11 carats of blue wing block D material, the best. Make no mistake about it. That's the best. The literal best anybody in the world has to offer. So that's really exciting to be able to bring you. And yet it's $69.99. So let us know what you think about that one. As far as heart shapes, I wish I had this enormous selection, but the truth is I've been giving you an enormous selection for about 3.5 years. So it's kind of dwindled down to next to nothing. So here's your chance to pick it up, $69.99, and then let me know if that's if you're looking for a bigger stone or a smaller stone, but in a different shape. We can probably bring that, just not on the heart shape. The heart shapes are really down to their last call. So here's your last chance on that one. Let me know if you like it, and love the feedback from the requester too, so we can help find her exactly what she's looking for if it's not indeed that ring right there. Okay, coming up, we're going to get to it. I just want to flash this here because this is my absolute must have, and this is a stone that means a lot to me. Gotta tell you though, it's just not something you ever see in this color. This is coming up in the show. What do you think? Pretty nice, huh? This is the ring I want. Designed it for myself, but I realized it came out so beautifully. I want you guys to have the opportunity, and then I'll worry later. I really love this stone. You know, I have a thing for amethyst, and I wear it symbolically, and I have a thing for trillions. So to see them together like this in the top quality that's out there is really amazing. And what did we do? We gave it what we have only done a couple of times in our history here. And excuse me, guys, I'm choking. What we've done is we've added a lot of diamond weight, almost 2 carats in diamonds to an amethyst. You don't see that every day. Take a look. That's coming up in the show. We'll do that around the top of the hour, so in about 40 minutes here, we'll bring that out. But I just had to have you see what that's all about first. Isn't that great? Isn't that fabulous? It's a really special piece. So that, I would really recommend to stick around. We'll do that in exactly 39.5 minutes for you. But that's going to have 1 carat 81 in diamonds, and that is a bridge, but it's modified to work with the trillion cut. So I just think if you're a fan of the amethyst, you're going, okay, now that's an amethyst. Whatever I've been shopping for all these years was a farce. That's what it's supposed to look like. You're right. That's exactly it. So I wanted to bring that to you today here. Got a really special zircon for you. Speaking of stones that are nearing their end, this is so special because it's a round and it's a beautiful pinky golden. This is not just, it's a total misnomer to just call this a pink. It's from that mine in Sri Lanka. It's item number 1012. Very excited about this because this is that color. I know if you're a sapphire collector, you know this color. Because if you know the sapphire family, you know that 1012, and that's an old item number, by the way. It's about 5,500 item numbers back. So when you see an old item number like this and the price tag has not been adjusted, and I'm going to tell you right now, since I'm giving it to you, it has not been adjusted. So when you see something like that, be mindful of the fact that there's a really big value headed your way that we'd really encourage you to be on the phone lines first for, because this one will go. It's an orangey pink. That's why it's a one only. I've got pink zircons, but I don't have anything else in that specific color. And that color is what makes it so outrageously rare and beautiful, because it's like having a Padparaksha sapphire, but it's a zircon. So let's imagine that a Padparaksha and a diamond had a little baby. That's what this looks like. Okay, not to get too graphic, but that's what it looks like, right? Like the two have combined together, giving you this amazing look, and it's a big round. So let's take a look. It's in the rose gold for that reason, although you can change it if you want to. So it's a 261 on the zircon, a true orangey pink, which is why we decided with the rose gold. But listen, if that's not your favorite, feel free to choose it, you know, the white or the yellow on the house, because that's what we do when we at all can. That's also going to be 56 points in diamonds, also giving it this bigger double halo all the way around it, which is so special. And it's one only, and I would love to have a caller on the lines, because I know we can't all get 2 carat 60 Padparashas, but you can afford a 261 Padparaksha color zircon. And for me, it's like the best of all worlds, because I like a stone that sparkles. And sapphires don't really, you know, they're not the best stone for that. You know, we know of diamonds and really beautiful zircons because they're double refraction, and demontoids and things like that have really, really just undeniable sparkle. That's what you get here. And it's in the rose gold, and we only have the one, and we'll blow it out right now, and we'll make it really easy, because we'll see if we have anybody looking for that rare, exotic, truly beautiful. And nobody's on the phone lines yet, so I would hurry, because this might be a lot more affordable than that $39.99 that it should be. And do you see that kind of dance? I mean, there are diamonds sitting right beside it. If there was, you know, let's just face it, that stone right there in the zircon, you see that sparkling far greater than the diamonds are. So you've got that special look there. It's not even $39.29 or $19.99. We'll blow it out. We'll make it $999 just to see it out the door. But when you want rare and exotic, that is what that stone is all about. Beautiful, rare color. That's why it's a one only. Zircons, otherwise, we would have a little bit of quantity for you, but that's just simply not the case here. So let me know if you'd like it. We'll give 30 seconds. Again, you can change the gold. So that's the beauty of it. Change the gold if you want to. Make it your own. Give it a great, great kind of, again, contrast with the white, which I would really love, or match those beautiful peachy tones by having in the rose gold. That's fine too. Crescent moon necklace. So we're all sold out of the crescent moon that TVON has made in the past. And I know it's a really popular look. We're going to get to a crescent moon, but we've dressed it up with baguettes. So if you are a lover of the baguette diamonds, and I know you're out there, we got baguette lovers out there all the time. I'm going to show you one that is extremely rare. 68.25. We got 5 seconds left to see who's got that one in the pinky orange. Really? Is that for me? It's so beautiful. All right, so I'll take that one. Coming up next, we've got this beautiful crescent moon, and this is a full-on necklace. Check this out. You've got big diamonds on the sides there. Chain is included. So you have this beautiful 6825 item number, and it's yellow gold only, but this is really pretty. The crescent moons we've done have been very kind of almost straight up and down. This is a real true crescent moon, and that's what allows you to bring in those baguettes through the middle there, which are all tapered so they fit in that beautiful channel. And you can see how the baguettes have a different kind of personality than the round brilliants do. You also have 41 points in the rounds, but also 15 points in the baguettes. And then, of course, a couple of extra diamonds bezel set in the chain itself. Here's the chain. So it's got a lobster claw. It's got 3 adjustable lengths, 16, 17, and 18. So you've got a chain, and yep, this is where that pendant will pop right off that chain if you want it to, and you can use that with your kunzite pendant, your initial charm, your cross, your whatever you have that maybe is lacking that perfect chain, or you want to frame it with 2 bigger diamonds like this chain does. This is the way to do it. I'm going to show you the backside because that's finished beautifully as well, so you can see that. We'll show that up close as well, but I want to get you the length measurement just so you know where it stands on how big it is on the neckline. You don't have to worry too much about, is it too big, is it too small? It's, again, right in that sweet spot of just under an inch, about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. We have one, comes with the chain. I don't know about you, but I was just scouting chains, you know, outside the TVON realm because my mom wanted a chain that was a little longer than what we provide. And so, you know, I was looking around at chains today and I'm going, oh gosh, they've changed since the last month when I last looked. And it's incredible what you can pay for like a 20-inch chain, right? If you want a 20-inch chain, man, oh man, you're going to pay like $600-700 on a chain, and that's not with diamonds. This one has diamonds. 2 of them, bigger bezel sets. Let me show it up close as well. Do let me know who's got that orangey pink zircon, and then let's get you the close-up so you can really see those diamonds do their thing. Look at that. I just love the baguettes. Baguettes do a lot what princess cuts do, where you get that surface shine as well. There's that finishing on the inside. Yellow gold, just the way it is. And let me just tell you, that's going to be flying. We sold out of the Crescent moons we did back right before Mother's Day. So if you were one of those many that missed out, here's your next option. I'm going to make that, you know, it's supposed to be $19.99, like just done out the door. We're going to make it better than that. Cut the price in half. We'll make it $999 if you want it, and that comes with the chain. So you've got a really special idea right there, and that'll be our one and only. So that is for our big moon lovers. Though we had some cool moons this week, didn't we? Did anybody check out the blood moon and see that whole phenomena? I think that was a Monday night. I saw that out my window and I was just like, oh, that was even cooler than I expected. Kind of like an eclipse meets the color, and really just an interesting kind of phenomena. So I know we're all just kind of thinking about those celestial pieces right now, where we're really paying attention to what great designers are doing with celestial designs, but this is the way to get the affordability and get you something really, really cool and exotic. And with the baguettes, which is always exciting. So that's going to be a quick one only at $9.99. Let's see who's got that one. That should go. And that'll be with the chain. There you can see a closer look at those bezel set diamonds there. I mean, obviously reminiscent of our DBTY in a big way. Let's show you something that everybody needs to have. And I know we're going to do this big 7-stone style, and we just, again, I have to do this on the early side because here's the bummer of it. And I was really super bummed about this because this one is one that historically when I've had this design, or even the 5-stone design, I mean, they're really similar. Historically, we need about 200 of them, and usually that's what we need when we have a presentation. But I'm in last call on this 7-stone style, which is always a little lucky. Plus, this is going to be that great band where you have diamonds that really go from side to side. The 5-stone ring does not do that. The 5-stone ring is going to leave you with a little bit of just mirror finished gold on either side. The 7-stone is where they go halfway around the top of the hand. So they're covering your finger as you wear it. So it almost looks as if it could be an eternity band, but without the hassle. It's item number 536. The reason this is here 28 minutes into a Wednesday night, when this would be otherwise, if I had my freedom to sell as many as I wanted, it would be here as the top of the hour that I don't stop talking about. The top of the hour that'd be at 9 o'clock, that we'd stay on for an hour, and they'd be gone in a flash. This is where we are in last call on this ring. It literally cannot be made anymore at this price tag. So it's what we're, you know, again, when you're dealing with diamonds, especially bigger ones like this ring has with a carat 07 in diamonds, it is a challenge to bring you these values. I know we all get accustomed to these TVON values. I get it. And it's like every day you tune in, it's like, what are they giving away today? But this is where it's a must-have. It's classic. It really is one where if you already have this one or something like it, you could add another and stack them. It's also available in all 3 gold colors, but it's while it lasts. And when they're gone, they're gone. We'll make them again, probably. Probably. It's likely, right? They could come back in 6 months, right around holiday time, Black Friday, November, Thanksgiving's over. That's a long way away when you see something you love. But here's why I would recommend not waiting, because if it's November and you finish Turkey Day, and I know that's far off to think when it's just starting to get warm in places and you're going, I don't need to worry about that. But think about what would happen when it does come back. with the pricing that is new pricing on diamonds and gold. And listen, it's bigger stones. So when you have 7 stones that are larger in size to the tune of about 17 points, they are going to be extremely, extremely expensive. And when you add that up times 7 and you put them in gold and you do the sizing in the gold color, that is going to be something that could easily cost right around $5,000 here. So even TVON, listen, we're an incredible, very, very specific business that brings values, but it's not even possible to continue to bring values of this level. I dare say we will still bring the strongest values no matter what, but when it just is something where our prices on the air are lower than it costs to make them, and we're not making them somewhere else where it's like, oh yeah, somebody else made them and they make, you know, dime a dozen pieces and then they distribute them all across the world and then everything got to pass through 8 different people to get here. This is why we have the values in part, is because we're making everything ourselves. Nobody else in the jewelry business does it that way. Even the big designers with that big stamp inside the band, they're not making their own stuff. They're not making it directly. It doesn't go straight from their factory to their stores. And then we all know the price tags, because that's in large part because of all the different stages that they have to pass through. So when you see a band like this, whether it's an upgrade to a wedding band, whether it's going to be the coolest thumb ring ever, or pinky ring, or you want to get in on that trend of stacking pieces all across your hand, and you're looking for something that's really wearable, like on the index finger, that's going to sit low profile, this is it. But it's last call. So here's my last chance, my last time to show this and offer this, and it's a shame, really, but don't blame us, don't blame me, blame the diamond world, the gold world, and what's happening at large worldwide with everything. This band, last call, and we don't have that many to go around. If I told you how few we had, it might not even be something where you venture on the phone lines. Come on in and take a look at this. This is going to be wild. And this is just the best of the best of the best here, and it's unbelievably stunning when you get to see how we've done this here with this incredible diamond design. Watch this, 7 stones all across the way. Come on in early, guys. Don't wait, because these are also VS diamonds, and that is not something a lot of people offer in this world today. We also have about 15.2 points a piece there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 meant to go all the way across the top of the hand as you wear it. So really just, again, the diamonds stop right where the side fingers meet, and that's what makes it so very wearable for you, but it's also going to be comfortable because it's an everyday style. You got to put that on and never, ever, ever think twice about it, except for when somebody stops you and goes, oh, I love your diamond ring. That's so pretty. Here's what we'll do, guys. 107. Let's get some callers on the phone lines because I want to make sure that I can help you get your favorite here in gold color before they're completely gone. We got to make sure we help everybody out. Please dial early. Do not wait, because this is something that, yep, $48.88. Okay, that's all fine and well if we make it again. That's today's pricing. Now, I'm not here to, tell the future here, because my goodness, by November it could be more. By June, it could be more. I mean, that's the kind of elevation we're seeing in the diamond world at large, is that it's not taking big chunks of time for prices to really elevate and escalate. So keep that in mind as you're shopping this. It's not going to be $48.88. It is a classic. Over 15 points. They're closer to 15.5 points a piece on all of the big VS diamonds in the round brilliants, which are the size that's so difficult. We're starting to get busy on the phone lines, no surprise, because you know this is an icon. This is a must-have. Doesn't matter who you are, what your style is, what your age is, where you go, what you do for a living. This is the ring to wear anywhere you want, really. And if you're going, yeah, I already have something like that, what about adding one to the pinky? What about adding one as a thumb ring? Having that index finger stacked look where you go all the way across the hand with something that's really practical and wearable for that, because not every ring is. This one will be, and yet we're doing your choice of gold color, and we're not even asking for $48.88. So again, busy already. You know why. It's going lower, but this is last call, and maybe we add that to the wheel here just so on the graphics we understand that this is last time at this opportunity. Take a look at it. We're doing 107 in diamond weight. All bigger stones, all amazing quality, and yet not even half tonight. $24.44, natural price tag. And look at this on the hand, and I wish I had 2 or 3 or 4. What I would really love to do is stack them, because they do that so well, where there's that great side detail where you can easily put one next to another, and there's no gapping to that. So it's great for stacking away. Do that if you please. It is not even $24.44, or even, how about this, guys? Let's call it this price. Not even $19.99. Not even 18 or 17, five stone style, guys, does not go all the way across. So keep in mind, the 5 stone style starts here and goes here. So I think a lot of ladies really prefer this 7 stone style that just distributes your beautiful VS diamonds all across the top of the hand. And it's not even 1800 or 17. Come on in. White gold already gone. We've got 2 in white gold just like that, because they get the idea, and that's a beautiful look. All that shared prong design. That's what I love about this particular. It may not seem complex. You might be going, well, design elements, are we really talking about that in a band? It's pretty straightforward. But there's a lot of ways you can do a band. And this is obviously with that shared prong design. So instead of kind of giving you excess gold, which takes away from the design, you see how each prong is situated, each double prongs are situated so that we do what we call shared prong design. So it keeps the gold at a minimum, lets the diamonds be the ones that speak volumes here. You're not seeing gold, you're seeing nothing but diamonds. And that's a really important element, because a lot of bands like this would just have 4 prongs around each stone. So it really creates this kind of a muddier look. So you don't actually end up seeing the diamonds. It looks like the diamonds are playing second fiddle to the gold. Here's where you really see the diamonds stand out. Nobody at 17, 16, 15, 14. We got to make it a big value here. 7 stone style, any gold, any size. This is why it's so important. This is why a couple people are already taken 2 or more, because I just heard 3 going out and they're getting 1 of every gold color, which is not a bad idea, because that's important. Remember, you've got the option there, and that's no extra charge. And you've got the sizing, which again, no extra charge, and the shipping, no extra charge. And my goodness, there's not even tax if you live outside of California. So that's kind of, again, isn't that a big bonus and benefit from shopping wherever else you might shop? Because everywhere else I know of, you're going to pay hefty and mightily for that. So that's a lot of extra added value when the price doesn't even stay at $14.99. It's coming lower than that. But all you have to do is call. They're not 14 or 13 or 12 or 11. This is tough to even manufacture jewelry at this point, because gold bands are going for more. By themselves, straight up gold band, you would see it for more money. Let's not even do 11 or 10 or $1,000. It is your best value, I think, of the inventory. I think certainly of the night here, because what you're seeing is classic in nature. Anybody can wear it. And I know we've got anniversary celebrations and birthday celebrations, and maybe it's retirement, or maybe you're adding these bands for every single milestone you pass in life. This is the way to do it. We're going to make it $999 for the very last time. And this has been such a pleasure to bring these styles. And there's our 3. So I know, thank you so much. Cheryl's already got her 3. She got her white, yellow, and rose. We'll find out who all's getting 2, because I heard that someone in the back's getting 2 of them right off the bat, white gold. So here's your last call. Take a look at it, and we'll give it 60 seconds. That's all we have. Don't have a lot of them to go around. I certainly wish we did, but unfortunately, it's just really super limited today, because we're just offering what we have, because again, that whole situation of having to create it again is going to result in a much different price tag. So this is your time to pick it up right now and make it your own at $9.99. And this is again on the hand. I think it's just beautiful. And just try to imagine a couple stacked together, because you could use, if you're going, yeah, the Wonder Ring is a little much for me, if you ever worry that that style is just too bold for you, think about this as a stack ring. This would work really, really well if you put 2 together, and they do nestle really well together. So you can get a couple of them, stack away, but this is where, again, or put it away, tuck it away, for that to be that wedding set. This is the one you slide next to the big diamond engagement ring, or this is the one you put on as a pinky ring, as an index finger ring. I love it as a thumb ring too. I mean, it really is versatile anywhere. So we have our final call, very close to sell out, last chance at $9.99, or pay like $48.88 next time it's here. And that's where, again, does that tell you a little something about our value we're offering at $9.99? If a ring comes back and it goes from $9.99 to $4,888, that's a big difference there. And that's what we're trying to encourage you against, because to me, that's a difference that's big enough to say, yeah, a lot of people might totally change their shopping plan if you've got a $5,000 ring as opposed to under $1,000. So I love that we're making it so affordable for you, so that if you do need a couple of them, you can do that. Let's go back to our wheel tone, because it's back down there, and we want to give you one last look at the close-up of those incredibly pristine VS diamonds that we have there for you. So incredible opportunity at $9.99. Grab them while they're here, and then we will rock on. We've got a very special, still have that pinky golden zircon. We have a very special pair of large diamond earrings. My Paraiba drops are here. They're at a brand new discount. These have been $88.88 forever. I just want to get them out the door. Sometimes you're just tasked with, one of my favorite things is a sale, right? So when we've got, I don't know, big Paraiba earrings that drop like these do, look at that color too. Is that a gorgeous bright neon blue? with the bigger stones all the way through that drop. That's a very pretty earring. I've got some royal Zambaran hoops. We've got diamonds and gold and beautiful Zambaran garnets that color shift. They go from pink to red to blue to purple, all of that. So thank you, everybody. We've got a couple more going out over there. Thank you so much. Susan's got 2 of them. Thank you, Susan. All right, next up on the way. Keep calling on those, see if there's anything left. Let's show these beautiful forward-facing, oh yeah, the Zambarans in the rose. Isn't this pretty? $12.96 is the number here. What do you think? Very special. And then we've got a little surprise for you after this. Something very exciting in yellow diamonds and white diamonds. But here we have our Zambaran. And don't forget, top of the hour, 20 minutes, we'll bring out that big-time amethyst for you. That beautiful, bright, stunning color of amethyst in that fabulous cut. But here we are with $12.96, something that we all tend to love. I don't think, gosh, we're really limited on what we have left in Zambaran rings. But the good news is we have this pair of stunning rounds in the Zambaran garnets here, which is going to be that beautiful diamond weight that all faces forward for you. So really special there. $12.96 is the number. It's 5mm Zambarans. They're equivalent to about a ½ carat each. And they're also going to be 55 points in the VS diamonds. And let us know what requests you have. Anything at all you'd like to see, let me know so we can find that for you and give you a great big value on a Wednesday night. Listen, limited audience on Wednesdays. We'd love to help you out with whatever you're looking for. Really treat you to something special. And don't forget, we got gems tomorrow. So take a break from jewelry. So we want to get you any of your jewelry needs here, because a lot of you, if you get it tonight, you'd have it by Friday at your house. So that's not a bad way to shop, right? Here we go with our fabulous Zambarans, 55 points in the diamonds, in the rose gold or the white gold or the yellow gold, you decide. We'll make it a really super value here. It's just a quick one only, but I will change the gold for you because I know we like our Zambarans in all different ways. So it's really nice to be able to do this. Huge value, $44.17 is the list. We're going to do a little better. It's a weird number anyway, so let's get around that and not make it $44.17. I will show you, this is that 3/4 inch length, which tends to be a pretty popular length in earrings where you've got that side-to-side drop there. So they go 3/4, and then you've got a post that just is positioned just below the diamonds themselves. That's very important because, you know, takes those diamonds up a little higher than your actual piercing, because nobody wants to look at a piercing. We want to look at the beautiful jewelry sitting in them. The piercing is just the way. It's just it's the vessel, right? So we want to make sure that you're seeing nothing but gorgeous earring here, which you have. It's a really special look. We've got this amazing forward-facing design here, so you can see with that color, and maybe this is the perfect example, is when these are on, you're seeing, of course, in one light they might look more purple, in another light they might look more blue or more red. And that's where, again, it's a chameleon-like stone, not in the true sense of like a chameleon diamond, but they're shifting in color so that no matter what lighting you're in, they tend to look a little different. So that just gives them a general overall versatility, right? You don't need to rely on, oh gosh, am I going to wear those whenever I just wear one color in my wardrobe? No, you're going to wear them a lot, and they tend to always look great. So let's get back to our wheel here. They're not even going to be anything like $4,400. Zambaran fans, you know these are limited. They're out of Tanzania, super rare gem, and they have that great flip style lever back, so they could not be easier to put on. It's just one hinge and one snap, and boom, you're good to go out the door. So this is where we can really make them easy. I'll ask for just, you know what, not even $9.99. This is a full earring with a mechanism. I've had all these pieces under $1,000, right? Maybe too many under $1,000, except the Tanzanite, right, which was a request. Everything else has been under $1,000. And we'll see if we can help you with these. Go a little lower than even $9.99, which is a major moment in the world of Zambaran garnets. It's a rare exotic stone, we know that. We'll make it a lot easier than $9.99. How about $888 to get this stone that we don't even have any left? So $888, this is just our what's made up is what we have. No extra stones loose. Notice they haven't been on gemstone shows, right? Otherwise, they'd be a great candidate for a gemstone show to show you loose, but we don't have them. Everything that we have is set up in jewelry, and that's the way, again, to see these favorite stones here. And this is an extra step up because you got rounds. So that's really impressive because they're showing off a little more of that color shift than, let's say, ovals and cushions do. We've seen that before, where the rounds really play and they give you so much more faceting within the stones, so they're really glittering from every angle. So that's a really special piece there. All right, let us know if you like them. $888, we're gonna get to something wild here. I mean, just wild. We got a yellow diamond pendant. We've got amethyst coming up, top of the hour. Let me know if there's anything you're looking for, because we'll kind of stop everything we're doing and show you what you'd like to see, whatever it might be. Wheels are here. Diamond wheel, Alexandrite wheel, museum wheel. So there's a lot to be shopping for. And for those of you that missed out, because I know there were a lot of you that weren't with me on Friday, because some of you just don't get us on Friday and go, it's a hassle to watch on my phone or whatever, when it's quite easy. But I will tell you, a lot of you missed out on a certain 2-carat heart-shaped yellow diamond. I just want to let you know I have one more. It's a heart-shaped 201. It's not the same ring, but it's done with a little bit, well, quite a bit extra in the bigger diamond. So if you missed out, because I've had a lot of questions about that, only our Friday audience was privy to that. So if you missed out on that entirely, stay with us or just let me know that you want to see it, because we have a 2-carat 01 heart-shaped yellow. And it's done up in even in a tremendous designer way. Top of the hour is the amethyst. Here we go. Brand new ring. We're going to take 2 classics here. One of our favorite stones and one of our favorites in designs, which is the flower. The rose design that you guys love. We're going to actually give you a little bit something that looks a little bit more designer in the way this flower is done. And then on one side, there's a fire opal. The other side, there are diamonds. I am so elated. It's so nice to have a new design, isn't it? And show you some, I mean, with all these different designs that exist and so many of our favorites, it's fun to bring them back out and bring them back out. But it's really fun to see something different for those of you that do have everything, right? Because sometimes that's the issue, right? You're going, I have that, I have that. I have that, and I have that. Well, maybe you might not have this one yet. And this is very, oh my goodness, I can name a couple French designers right now that have pieces that look a lot like this floral in their inventory, but they're a little more pricey, and a lot of times they're in costume. They're not even in real gems or real diamonds or real gold. Here's 6842, and let us know if you want those Barnes. They're still here. Can get you those Barnes garnet earrings if you'd like. But here's 6842. This is a 180 pear-shaped fire opal. It's got that great color to it. And this one is not nearly as attractive on the wheel as it will be on the hand, because we've got a very asymmetric look here. So it kind of leans on the wheel. But just know this is going to be upright. So when you see this on the hand, I'll just show you now. It's completely perpendicular to each other. You have a full-on like a rose ring over here. And then you have the stone opposite that, which is giving you those beautiful orangey reds of a true fire opal. It's a 180 on the center, and that's going to be a nice bigger diamond in the middle and 38 points in total, which kind of fooled me because that looks like a lot more in diamond weight. And then I love that there's just this great directional to it. You really, really don't see a lot of this outside of the high-end couture world. So anybody who would like this one, tell you what we'll do. We'll get you a really, really great value. Right now it's in the rose. Change it if you want to. No problem there. Let's help you out. Look at that bigger diamond. Great size, bigger diamond. So here's the deal. It's supposed to be $2,499. We're going to try something here for you. That's the out the door price. That's the be done. Just sell it. I tell you what, we're going to put it on the auction block and see who's out there. We're just going to try it. I'm not starting at $2,000. We're not starting at 18 or 15 or even 14 or 13 or 12. We're going to get everything going here, guys. Think about this. Designer rings. Just no matter even what the materials are, designer rings go for more. This has that look and that feel, and you're getting top quality fire opal, something the designers cannot deliver because they only, fire opal's not really out there that much, and when you see it, it looks entirely different. I've had people go, those aren't fire opals. I've seen fire opals. Those don't look like fire opals. Fire opals are yellow. They're dingy. They're hazy. They're translucent at best. This is glowing with transparency. It's not just yellow. It's got reds and oranges that are neon. And we're not starting at 12. We have a couple people already thinking about it. Come on in. Be a part of something new and fresh and designer that if you are a slave to designers like I am, this is that way to get that special piece. Don't spend a fortune for it. Get something that's everlasting in your metals, in your materials, in the gold of your choice, by the way, which how beautiful would that be in white gold or yellow gold? But again, the fire opal is going to work with anything. I think, again, if it does work in rose, which this I think is, you know it's going to look great in the yellow or the white gold, right? So you have that option. We're not even starting at 12 or 11, or how about this? Let's not even start at $10.50. I'm going to start at $1,000, and we'll just see who's out there. And we're not going to do $100 increments or $50 increments. We realize it's a first hour auction. So let's try to start this here just really basic. We'll go up in $20 increments and see who's out there, just to make sure there's enough opportunity to come in and be a part of it if you want to be. Listen, first bidder, that's a great situation. If you can be first on the phone lines, that's always going to work in your favor here. But if If we do get a little bit of activity, and we should, considering this is as low as it is to start, then it's just a really basic, easy increment. Take a look at this one more time, and let's try it on again, because you've got to see it on to really appreciate that beautiful way that it goes side to side across the hand here. Really, really cool. And to have that stone, I like how it's working opposite. It's just a little unexpected. Right now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but in jewelry right now that's making headlines, it's usually about two totally different stones put together, set side by side. Whether it's different cuts, I know there's a really famous ring out there that's been all over kind of the pop culture vibe. It literally has two big diamonds. One's an emerald cut, one's a pear-shaped. Then there's another very famous ring. That's going to be an emerald and a diamond, right? They're both pear-shapes. They come together. This gives that kind of feel. This whole idea of asymmetry is really happening, and you've got that here, except instead of just two stones, it's more about, again, the flower design, really kind of an all-in-one, and then your center stone as well, which even just interesting how this is glowing. You see there's a glow about that fire opal that kind of casts through the flower. So the flower, which has all this open work, is still picking up. Do you see that as it moves? Suddenly the floral itself looks like it's turning red, doesn't it? So it's a really interesting ring, really thought out in a designer element. Let's give it 60 seconds to get that one started, and come on in. We want to see who's out there with a big fire opal designer ring here that is so new and really fresh and updated. So if you feel like your jewelry is starting to look the same, or it's not unusual, we like what we like. So sometimes it's just that pieces in our husbands will just sit down, and after collecting for years at a time, we'll look at our collection and go, yeah, everything looks kind of the same, right? Because that's what I like. It's nice to be able to branch out and do it in a fabulous way, but it's still classic and fine, right? Still getting that really high-end fire opal, which just has this amazing, almost like a hot pinky vibe to it. Hot pinks and reds and oranges all together, and there's the flower on the other side. So it's going to be $1,000. All right, let's see if anybody's on this one. No, not yet. No open. Let's get to the big sapphire. I've got a huge yellow sapphire. Wouldn't this be fun? Let's take the biggest sapphire we've got here in a yellow, and let's put it on a big old discount, give something away in one of the bigger high-end museum pieces. That's going to be the ticket here. Got a major yellow sapphire. Look at this one, almost 3 carats. Tough to find a 3-carat yellow, but it's right here. We have found it. We have brought it to you. We've kept it in a classic mounting at 6866. Well, 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 yellow sapphire lovers, here it is, the 272. Bright, gorgeous, stunning. That is like a canary yellow diamond, but without the price tag. 272 is the size. It's unheated, no less, because at this point, that's what we're really loving. We're loving bringing you these really exotic sapphires here that have that amazing, complete natural color. No treatment. Sapphires, 90% of sapphires, actually closer to 95% of sapphires and rubies get heat treatment. That's just a rule, just how they work. We are so accustomed now to seeing unheated, but it's really important to reiterate how rare that is. You don't see a lot of sapphires or rubies that don't get enhanced. Every ruby, I've never had an unheated ruby at TVON actually. So rubies still, that's what you see as a rule. But we have really had some fun raiding the vault and bringing out stones that are truly just rare. And obviously that size makes it rare and that color makes it rare, but the fact that it didn't receive any help to get all the things that you can see that you love is really exciting. So how about this? I'm just going to take the $69.99 ring, and if anybody loves it, you're invited to call now, because there will probably be more than one caller on this one, because when you give away a piece of this kind of museum stature and you price it too low, that's the way it's going to go. We have one, obviously. Changing the gold is no problem. It's set in a classic style that really gives you the feel of a 3-stone ring. Let's take a look at it. Does anybody like it so far? Yes. Oh, okay. We already left the auction, as you can see here, so what I can do is just sell it for the open if anybody wants it. So if anybody wants, or if $9.99 sounds better, just sell it, because we're a little light on time here. We have about 7 minutes to the top of the hour. So yeah, just go ahead. If anybody wants that fire opal diamond ring with the flower, just sell it for $9.99. Fine with me. Just for a time-saving issue here. Let's go to this one, though. $69.99 with a 45-point diamond weight. And that is where everything is set up higher. Do you see how that's done? So it's set up a little elevated. And then you get this beautiful larger diamond, and that's set with that semicircle of diamonds around it. So it really does just kind of feel like a 3-stone style, but it continues beyond that with a double row and diamonds down either side. Let's do one. You know what? Just a really quick opportunity for our yellow sapphire lovers. Even when I've had sapphire wheels of late, they've been purples and pinks and blues and greens and teals. Nice to have the yellow, isn't it? Which is it's a super hot trending color right now too. We know that. How about it for a little bit of a blowout here just to see if we got a museum collector who wants to recognize the deal. And then we'll get to our one-of-a-kind diamond wheel here coming up. I'll just make this $19.99, 30 seconds. That price can go right back up after 30 seconds, but at least let me give it 30 solid seconds here of just a really big time discount. So 30 seconds on that one. It's first caller. It's almost 3 carats. And it's $19.99. Then a quick diamond wheel before we get to our top of the hour. It's my one-of-a-kind diamonds, and including, I will just say it now, the butterfly ring. The butterfly ring that last time I had one, we had about 50 people miss out. That's coming up. You know it, the baguettes. So if you're watching and you like the butterfly, you might want to call right now because that's going to be on a wheel here in about 5 seconds. And let's see who's got that yellow sapphire. A 272 yellow sapphire. Stunning, stunning, and not a normal price tag for a piece like that. All right, butterfly, here it is. One only though on everything on this wheel, so this is going to take about 2 minutes. We've got the butterfly, I've got a band, we've got 2 other styles that I'm going to put side by side because they're pretty darn similar, and they both have that quatrefoil feel. So let's get started. It's a quick one only wheel. Got to move them all in a hurry here. Here's one style that's got a little bit of that clover quatrefoil. Here's the other style that has a little bit larger diamond weight to it overall. So band, this could be men's or ladies, I think, whereas I don't know if the butterfly could, but I think the band can. And then I think really here, there's your right side, got a little more open work, and then a little bit smaller diamond weight overall. Here's where you go if you want that design, but bigger. And then the one-of-a-kind, wish I had 50 of them, butterfly ring. This is a huge value. And I know that butterfly ring, last time I had it on the air when everybody was fighting over it, and I want to say this really quickly. We have 4 minutes until the top of the hour. These pieces will go. They will be gone, but you got to call me quickly. The butterfly, do you already want it? Here's the thing. When I last had that butterfly, and we got another one. This is a new one from the designer. We begged, we pleaded, but we can only get one. It was on the air, and this was where everyone was fighting over because they saw the value. It was $1,888. You remember it. I remember it. It's almost all baguettes. The baguettes are set almost floating like they're shooting fireworks within the wings, and then the border of that is going to be the round brilliance. The total diamond weight in the butterfly is a carat 17. So a lot of diamond weight. It was $1,888 when everybody was fighting over it. We have all one-of-a-kinds up here. Call early. Then on either side, left and right, designer styles. The you-know-who look, which normally is done in enamel with just a tiny little bit of diamonds. They're $30,000 rings. Here's what we're going to do, guys. Anything up here, there's a carat 14 on the left side. There's also the big stone in the middle in the band. That's a 40-pointer on its own. Fancy cut, rhombus. Rhombus cut east-west. It's a 40-point center. You got to call me. We're going to get these out of here in 3 minutes. And they're all one-onlys. And just got to tell you right now, most of them are as they are. So let's go to the wheel. Let me walk you through those just so we know. The butterfly stays in the white. And the other one that's got to stay in the white gold is this right side here. That's got to stay in the white gold. But the band, any gold. And over here, this designer style, that one has, by the way, let's go over these carat weights, 114. Remember the butterfly is 117, so that's getting you up and over a carat in diamonds. Then we go over here, a little bit lighter carat weight, 75 points in the white gold, but a little more delicate to it, so some people look for that. The band has the 40-point center, and then it has 21 beside it. So that's 61 points in a band. And I know they're all kind of tough to judge based on the butterfly because the butterfly is very large. Do we have anybody thinking about anything on this wheel? Let's get first dibs going. That's a large ring, designer style. Carat 17, and mostly baguettes in that ring, and yet nothing on this wheel. Well, $1,888 is the old price we had on the butterfly. That's not your price tonight. Nobody's on the lines yet for anything up here. Okay, let's give it 30 seconds to get you ready, because then they got to go, and we're taking them lower than $1,888, so do not worry about that price tag. They will go much lower than that, and they're not 18. Come on in, guys. Don't be shy about this. These are blowouts. Anything that's compiled on a wheel, there's a reason I developed wheels a while ago, realizing we've only got 3 hours with you 6 days a week. So in order to give you all the great jewelry and all the great values, sometimes you just got to throw them up together, give them one crazy low, and let you pick. And that's what wheels are all about. When you see wheels, though, that's rock bottom pricing. That is meant to get them out the door. Nobody's on that butterfly. Darn it. We really don't have people, do we? Because I was fighting people off the last time we had it, and it's not $1,888 tonight. That's the price everyone loved. We saw that value to the point where everybody wanted it. Now we got to go lower. Not 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Listen, Lola got to go, okay? Lola got to go to the top of the hour, and we got Amethyst coming up in a bridge. So I can't be sitting here with these rings when they're already under cost at $13.99. 2 of the 4 have over a carat in diamonds and fancy cuts, no less, or bigger individual rounds. I won't even make them 13 or 12 or 11. Do you want the butterfly? Nope. They're all available. Take a look. Yes. She got the Crescent moon. Hi, Melanie. Where's she calling from? Where? Oregon. Thank you, Melanie. Well done on the Crescent moon. Nobody's on these yet. $11.99 is where I've stopped. And I'll tell you, let's just make this easy peasy. 1 minute on the clock. I'll make them $999. Remember, white gold only? White gold only. Everything else I can change. And now we'll see who's disappointed, because that's how they're going to go. The butterfly, is that the one you want, Virginia? Oh, nope. Okay. It's still here. Butterfly going on the hand. I just kind of imagine that could be the first one to go. That would be my guess, just a shot in the dark. Yes. Butterfly's gone. Antonio's got the butterfly. White gold only, $59.35. What else would you like? The other one with big diamond weight is the one on the left side. That's got a carat. Oh, look, we struck a nerve. All we got to do is give away big VS diamond weights in gold. That's what we're going to do. That's a 40-pointer. Any questions? There's the 114. Which one can I help you with? Remember, that one's going to be any gold. That one's any gold. This one's only white. Let me know what your favorite is. I know, everyone just wanted that butterfly. That's why I say call early, never hurts, only can help. Promise you, never hurts you, never painful. It's just sometimes what's the difference maker, right? Andy, you wanted the butterfly? And Virginia wanted the butterfly? I don't know why people don't call early. It helps, it really does. It really does. All right, coming up next, those are available, $9.99. Let's get to it. Amethyst. I think that is the bad thing about showing you something as exquisite as that is and saying wait for it, is that everyone holds off shopping because they're waiting on the amethyst, and I do not blame you. We're going to get to our top of the hour. Welcome to the show. Hi, Linda. We do, Linda. I don't know if we have that for you, but I can double check. She's asking, she says, show me 1 to 1.5 inch diamond inside out hoops. Okay, we'll see if we have them, Linda. Andy, would you be willing to look for that? She wants, though, more specifically, the 2.5 carat to 3 carat version. So they're the big rounds that are small size, but big carat weight. Smaller size, big carat weight. So 2.5 to 3 carat, but 1 to 1.5, or 1 to 1.5 inch. All right, we'll show those, because the only ones I have up here are smaller carat weight. She wants big carat weight. So Linda will work on those for you. You can always call, too. Sometimes, I'm not always getting emails live, but got that one for you. Any help we can do on this wheel? Let's move. Okay, so welcome to the show. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren. This is TVON. Glad to be with you tonight. It's Wednesday. And let me tell you something. My ring is going to be, I'm going to put it on the air here. I made this ring, and I thought, the second I saw it, because sometimes when you design something or sketch something, it never really can totally come to life until you see the finished product, until you see the gold, feel the gold, see the diamonds, and see the center. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so excited about this. This is the best amethyst we've ever had. I've even done a round in a bridge before. This one's going to bring you larger carat weight, larger diamond weight, and the most amazing way to show off saturation in a Siberian sunset amethyst, which is not out of Siberia, so very confusing. I just call it Brazilian, but it is the Brazilian best. So this is what it's all about. Designed it for myself, took one look at it and said, nope, I'm giving you guys the chance, because it's really beautiful. It's 6767 is the number. This is quite the ring, though, because I know a lot of people shy away from doing big diamond weights around a stone as simple as amethyst is. This is one that, again, not so simple when you're talking about the utmost in quality. And that's, first of all, I always, when I see stuff on TV, I always have to take into account that most people on TV are little tiny itty bitty people, and you're like, oh, it looks big on them, but then I get it at home and I go, where is it? I got to tell you, this ring looks huge from across the room on me, so it is a very large ring. This is a massive, largest we've done in amethyst. If you are a fan and you're going, I need you to kind of just put one thing to the back burner now. If anybody's saying, oh, amethyst, that's that common quartz, I've seen it before, not that rare, I'm not interested. I need you to really take and think back to all those amethysts you've seen, whether they've been on TV or at a store or even at a big designer. My goodness, everybody, big designers have them as well. It's a special stone. It's a popular stone. It's a color a lot of us love. I wear it for symbolic reasons, but I got to tell you, the depth of this stone, as I look at this stone, and I'm trying not to look at the diamonds, I'm just looking at the stone on my hand, and it is like looking at 4th of July fireworks coming from within this stone. It is magical. And that is the beauty of the trillion cut. That is why when I saw this, I thought, you know what? You guys are going to see me wear this one day and say, make that. So I'm just going to, we're going to flip the script here. I'm just going to give it to you, and then I'll worry about it later. This is amazing. After all, I make my own jewelry every day, so I don't need to worry about that. You guys need to see this, because in all these years of doing this here, we have never, ever had anything like this. And by the way, the diamond weight here is a carat 81. It's big time. That's the diamond weight. So that's one of the bigger diamond weights we do in all of our jewelry. Take a look at this. It is absolutely stunning, and even better in person, because I know it looks fantastic sitting there on a wheel and you're seeing a bit of that brilliant poppity pop, 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 pop. Well, here it is. So proud of this. So proud of what we have created here, and just thrilled about this quality and about this color and about the bridge that's modified to hold such an amazing, important stone. I mean, welcome to Wednesday, guys. It's What's New Wednesday. I used to call it What's New Wednesday. Sometimes now I don't anymore, because sometimes it's more just like classics and you've seen them, and you know, it's reruns and wheels and discounts and things like that. This is what's new. This is what's new right here, and it's a 4 carat 70. 470 of a miracle stone right now, and it's got, let's just take a tour. Bigger diamonds around the halo, yeah, you better believe it. And then look at this, 4 rows entirely, 2 rows running underneath, 1 row top and bottom, meeting up with this gigantic halo of VS diamonds, and watch the magic of the trillion. Such an incredible diamond weight. This is where, again, if you, I don't think everyone should have to settle. I'm not a believer in settling. I don't believe in it. I don't think it should be something you do. I think if you have to find yourself settling for stuff, just wait. And I know that takes more patience than a lot of us have, or more discipline, but this is where you might have been waiting for the best of the best. And before you just say, well, I guess all amethyst is one color and it's lavender, or I guess all amethyst has to be set in sterling silver, or it has to be with really junky diamonds. This is where we are changing the game and really giving you something that is worthy of TVON airtime and worthy of you, and worthy of your shopping experience. And this is all it. Any gold you wish, because it would look amazing in yellow. It would look incredible in rose. I mean, we happen to just kind of love it in the white because of all the diamond weight, but you decide. That's the beauty of it. And there's not a penny extra charge to you for that, but you decide. You get to be in charge of that. You are creating your own custom piece every time you shop. You're choosing your size, you're getting your gold color, you're getting it arriving to your doorstep. That is luxury. And getting the best in the world is really what this ring is all about. Let's take a look at it. I know it's a little bit more than, you know, the normal amethyst, right? It's a little more wow, it's a little more posh, but it is so special and so rich and so rare. And let me also say, mounting custom made for this stone. It's not like, oh, we've got that sitting around every time a big old trillion comes around. No, no, this is all custom for that particular stone, which has a little softer corner to it, which I kind of love. Kind of creates that almost like it's a, is it a pear shape or is it a trillion? It is a trillion, but it's got that softer point to it, that softer side, that softer corner. So it really kind of softens what for a lot of people is maybe a little too powerful of a stone. This feminizes it a little bit. What we're going to do is simple. I got to see who's out there. Let me tell you something. It's a quiet Wednesday. What we're going to do is going to astound you. I'm here to do just that, because sometimes you know right off the bat. You're like, you know what? Just don't know if 5888 is going to do it tonight. So let's treat everybody to something special. Let's give you an opportunity, and we had a little nice blowout on some diamonds. A couple of those are still hanging out here if you want to call on those. But really it's about now we turn our attention to something even more rare and really special and different. And maybe, again, it's a February birthstone, so if that's significant, or you just love the color purple. There's a lot of ladies who just, yeah, that's their favorite color. This is certainly the best way to get it, but it's going to have reds and blues coming through. Let's, though, more importantly, take a look at it on the hand. I almost want to call it a color shifting quartz, because you do end up seeing so many different colors from this stone. Look at that. Wow. And doesn't matter what color you wear it with. I mean, my goodness, you got greens, you got yellows, you got blues, you got pinks, you got reds. It's going to work. I mean, right? That's going to work. You wear all neutrals, cream, beige, and white, black, gray. That's going to work. That's your stone. Set on top of a beautiful, beautiful bridge. 58, 48. You know what I'm going to do here? Put it on the auction block tone, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. I can't get this any lower than $4,888 unless we put it on the auction block with a fabulous lower open and see who's out there, because that's what we're doing on a never before seen. I've only had one other big stone ever in this quality. It was a round. Here's where you get the trillion, even more powerful, even more lively with its colors. I'm not starting at 48 or 45. This is a 1 carat 81 diamond mounting, though. That mounting, and think about all the gold. This takes about 4 ring equivalent when you're talking about the gold weight. It would truly be like you could have this one in one hand, you could have 4 rings in the other, and you'd probably think that this hand was heavier, because that's the kind of gold weight that's also involved. It is a very, very, very high-end mounting, all custom made. In today's gold environment, you say, oh, I can't afford gold anymore. Watch this. It's not even $4,000 to start, or $35,000. How about this? $3,000. Check it out. $3,000 for a mounting that, oh, I'll tell you how much it cost us. Let me just bare my soul here. Or just tell you our own cost, which is, maybe a little tacky, but I think you need to know this. The mounting before the amethyst. Thank you. What do we find her? Good. These should work just perfectly for her. Thank you. So, Linda, we've got your hoops coming up next. If you can hang in there. Linda, I don't even know if she's watching. Sometimes she wants to see them on a different day. But Linda will bring those out just in case you are watching. Tell you what I'm going to do. $3,000. Look at that. Pinks, blues, reds. Do you see all of it? I hope you do, because in person, that's what I'm seeing. We're getting all the vibes from that amethyst. The rare, powerful quartz gem that is the best of color. How about $100 increments? You know what? I don't have the open yet, though, so hold off on the increments. Maybe they can be 100. But I'm going to go lower because, quite frankly, increments don't matter unless we get the open, right? We know that. So an auction, it's live. We never know what's going to happen. So let's roll the dice. Let's not even ask for even $3,000. Let's go $2,500 to start instead and see who's out there for a carat 81 of spectacular VS diamonds, the brilliant of the brilliant, the boldest, the way it's set. This is an inventive style, but take it from our viewers who demand and request the bridge. It's obviously got, it's kind of gained icon status here. It's been like an iconic piece that we've just now loved, that is spoken for and asked for by name, is the bridge. So this is all modified around this gorgeous amethyst that I keep wanting to call it a Tanzanite because it's so much giving trichroic beauty, much like our Tanzanites do that are neon. Let's not even start at 25. We have no open. We got to get an open on this one. We've got to. It's the best amethyst we've ever had. It's a trillion, which then brings that saturation and like makes it alive. You know, you can have a really saturated stone, and sometimes you put it next to a stone that's less saturated, and some people might choose the less saturated. And you know what the real difference is there? They want the brilliance. They want the beauty. They want that sparkle, that snap to the stone. So when that's what's lacking, when that's what you don't get, I think a lot of people just sit back and go, oh, I don't know. This has got both. That's the beauty of this trillion cut. It's got both. It's got the superstar neon saturation that most amethysts will never deliver. It's got the beautiful, I mean, we're talking like sparkle that rivals the diamonds that are set next to it. We don't have 25. Take a look. I'll give it 60 seconds. Tell you what, before I give it 60 seconds, let's try something. This is going to be that show, guys. It's going to be that night. I won't even go 25. Call me. There's no way. Oh, I was going to tell you the cost of the mounting because I have it right here. This mounting cost us $5,827 to create. So what good is it putting it up at a $2,500 open? Well, it's more fun to get it out to you than have it sit here and go back in a vault when it's this kind of brand new gorgeous that we've not seen. How about 24 or 23 or 22? Premium best. That's what this is. We're not going to start at even 22 because I'm still awaiting your calls. Let's get that open going. We know we've got I mean, I know I'm not going to have 50 people. At this point, it's unlikely. But we just need one caller or two callers. Let's make it an auction. Let's make it an interesting kind of time here. A really fun experience where you've got what looks like bands. I mean, it looks like you have 4 separate bands running underneath, supporting this piece. In the center, putting it on that pedestal it deserves. Don't you love that when you go to a museum and you look at your favorite piece of artwork and it's a sculpture or an installation, and you go and it's sitting on that pedestal and it's in the middle of the room. It's the focal point. You walk in and your eye goes right to it. That's how this stone is set, right on top of that pedestal, set for the world to enjoy, but set sturdily in diamonds and gold. And we have no open at 22. How about 21? Bearing our cost here, bearing our soul, getting this amethyst out the door is the mission on the agenda here, but I don't have a way to do it until we get the open. Tell you what I'll do. Let's make it real simple and easy. I'll go $2,000 to start. I am at, basically, I'm at your mercy here. We're just waiting to see if we got an open. If somebody loves it, you see the value. The value is clearly there. So we'll go $2,000 to open. We'll give it 60 seconds. If we get it, great. If we don't, we can move on. But I'll tell you, that is the big top of the hour for a reason. Showed it earlier in the first hour. A lot of people were intrigued by it, and why not? Serious amethyst. You very rarely see that color. Take a look at it. Let's give it 60 seconds to find out if we have a home or an open or anybody who's even kind of thinking about it. It doesn't have to be something you're really like, again, all in here, but in 55 seconds, we got to find out if we've got a lover of the best amethyst in the world or not. And it's only, you know what, Tony, just in case we get the open, let's go $50 increments because that's more standard these days, it seems like. So let's go $50 instead, okay? We'll try to, you know, ease the burden of big increments because we probably have this open. And then we'll get to the diamond hoops coming up as well. We've got diamond hoops on the way coming up for Linda and anybody. You know what? When we bring out diamond hoops, a lot of people are going to love them. So let's see if we've got the open. Hang on. I think we might have the open here. We're verifying it right now. Let me see if it's official. And then, because obviously I have been, unfortunately, enduring some one bidder, one and done auctions lately. So I want to make sure, and we've had people back out at the last minute. So I want to make sure we're 100% verified before, indeed, we say we've got the open. Christine, are you thinking about this one? Okay. So we have the open officially. I think the clock, we may not need any more, Tone, because it looks like we've got the open at $2,000. Oh, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Cover that base right now so we know. The increments have been reduced from 100 to 50. That's extremely important to remember. Very nice. We've got a 58.88. Now, keep in mind how much that was. Let me say something here. I know you're going, wait a minute. So that amethyst, remember, that 58.88 was a good old-fashioned TVON value because that's not a whole lot more than the mounting cost by itself. So we were set to give this away at a value at 58.88. That was a value. That was a value. $2,000 is now where it could very well be selling at $2,000. We have one bidder with the open. We have nobody who's come in to compete just yet. We're asking for a $50 advance. The mounting, far and away more money without the amethyst. Stunning stone, best quality we have, and we are at $2,000. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Just in case anybody is not in yet, but is thinking about it, you're just thinking about it, we're going to give it 2 minutes. I can clearly see that it's time to cut our losses, okay? And there is a serious loss going on right now. Scout's honor. There is a serious loss that's happening right now. Serious loss. My bad. Oops. Yeah, you think that's going to fly? Oops. I mean, right? At least I think you're starting this low. You're going to get a little bit of competition, get the lines rocking, get everybody involved. It hasn't really happened yet, but we're still going to give it 2 minutes of hope. I'm going to call it the 2 finale minutes here because I can see that maybe this is not the right approach, but it is a value. That much we know. It is a straight up, straightforward look at this value. So here's my last call. If we have anybody thinking about it, it's only $50 advances. So to be the next eligible bidder here, you would need to put in a bid of $20.50. And that is still far, far and away a value. We would need a lot of bids here. It would need to be dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of bids here to get anywhere close to cost on just the mounting. So there is a straight up value happening. Let's give it our final 2 minutes because this is it. It's last call. And one more time, look at the screen from across the room because I don't mean to keep you out, but if you're not into big jewelry, I want to make sure you understand. Part of what is so, I would say the headline about this ring is the size, is the sparkle, is the brilliance and the beauty of this stone, which is why trillions are not something you see. I contend that even as I move it, it's shifting. Sometimes it looks blue. Sometimes it looks purple. Sometimes it looks more pinky red. It's changing color just as it's moving on my hand. I didn't change my light environment. We didn't go from, you know, spotlights to incandescent light or to UV light. It's not the sun shining. And that's where this stone really is maximized. It's a beauty. Try it out. You've still got a money back guarantee on auctions, which, I mean, really, that's something where, again, yeah, we'd be thrilled to have it back. So, you know, it's just one of those things where maybe try again on a different day when we can recoup at least to cost or close to cost or at least close to halfway to cost. But that's not the scenario right now. And I just want you to be aware. This is a one and done. When it's gone, it's gone. We give you 2 minutes here to kind of close the auction and wrap it all up. So if you want to bid, that's a big ring and it's just sparkling and dazzling like you cannot believe. Unless you've happened to see a trillion cut here in a 4-carat 70 size with a carat 81 in diamonds, but that's what this has. A carat 81 in VS diamonds. It's amazing. We'll give it a final call here. It's our last chance. Let's go ahead and run the 2-minute clock, and we will be announcing our winner here. So this is it. Final call. And I don't know what to tell you about that, but that is V-A-L-U-E. Exclamation point. Value. That's the value right there. I don't know how I'm going to compete with that for the rest of the night, but that's the value. And we got a final 90 seconds left to get you in. Last call. Good luck. Do you see the reds, the hot pinks, the blues, the purples? This is the best amethyst. It should be called, yeah, bestethist. But that's really hard to say. Try saying that twice or 3 times. It's not going to happen. It is a final minute 18 left. Last call. Here it is on the hand one more time. A closer view so you can see what that's going to look like. Remember, choose your white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It doesn't have to stay in the white gold. I know a lot of our amethyst lovers historically like a yellow gold combination. You can do that. Heavy gold weight. It's going to feel super beautiful and secure on the hand. If you are longing for the days that have seemed to all but disappear where big gold weights are used in jewelry and we don't see as much of that anymore, haven't been seeing it for a while, this is really going to change your whole frame of mind here. So we are still using bigger, heavier gold weights for you, and we're proud of that. And yet you're not paying what you should for the gold or the diamonds or the amethyst. So what are you paying for, honestly? Maybe labor, maybe. Maybe, because it's constructed by hand in our facility here. And look at that inside. Again, all finished on the undergallery. There's that beauty of the bridge. I love seeing it from this angle. And let's face it, it's cool from this angle too, when you see it up from the profile actually. And you get to peer in through the sides. It's really a great way to appreciate every aspect of your stone. And let's see if anybody else is thinking about it here. Alexandrite wheel coming up in about 10 minutes. We'll blow out some alexandrites for you. That's a stone you don't usually see discounted. And this one, let's see. I'm sorry? Oh, it's probably on right now. I just took it off, but here it is again on the hand in case they just missed it completely. Here it is on the hand one more time. From all the angles. Side profile, side view. There you can see how it sits up and elevated like we're talking about. See the keel of the stone, that pedestal in gold and diamonds that it's sitting atop. And $2,000. Do we have $2,050? Yes or no? Somebody was back there verifying, maybe? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Next up, I want to show these Paraíba earrings real quick. I flashed them, and maybe, just maybe, somebody kind of loved them, and then we'll show the hoops. Just really want to get you this look at these Paraíba earrings. Oh, never mind. Let's put the hoops up. Let's put the hoops up. I got to set those up in a very special way. Here are the hoops that are requested. So, Linda, these would be, this is the largest diamond weight we have in a 1-inch style. The other option I have is going to be a little bit longer oval. These are 1 inches inside out. Great wearable style, but how do you get a bigger diamond weight like this when it's item number 3479? And yet it's going to have this inside out style. Well, what we've done is expand the individual size of the diamonds so well. So you get a really special look here. It's a 312 diamond weight, very nice. It's in white, yellow, rose. I have all 3 gold colors here to show you, so I might as well just kind of pile them up here so you can really see if you're having any kind of, I think most people come into a hoop knowing what they want, knowing their favorite gold color, knowing how they like to see their diamonds set, but just in case you need a little inspiration, here they are in the rose and the yellow here as well. So it's nice to have all of those available. 312 is the diamond weight. They're inside out style. They are 1 inch in diameter. They are Giving you the little button release, which is very important. So I'll show that to you here from a distance away as I show you on the hand here. Do you see in the rear here on the right side, as you look at them, that's in the back of your earring. This is the rose gold, which would probably be, again, if you're just getting one great pair of earrings and you're not sure where to go, you go with the white. But it's nice to have all three options so that you can just match down to your very favorite pieces that you already wear. Here's your little button release, so it just opens up right here. You give that a little press and it opens up so that you're not just pulling them. Huge, huge important factor there in the manufacturing. Start to look for that, because honestly, I don't think you want to mess with hoops that are of this kind of quality where you're pulling them apart every day. You want to have that button release. It just makes it easier and better and keeps that post where it should be so that it can lock into place when you give it that push. Here's what I'll do. I'll try one on for you if it helps to kind of gauge what they look like on. We're going to help you right now with a great, great value. They were $69.99. That's a new price. We've calculated the new prices based on what they've cost to create. Keep in mind, we're not just selling old inventory here. We're creating, especially on classics like this, like our band we had earlier, like hoops, we're creating them every day. These are mainstays that some of you shop for, online and shop for when we're not here. And, that's all fine and well. But it really is nice to see, when we bring these new and just realize that's not the typical price, because going forward, they are costing more to make, including what these cost to make. And we're just going to adhere to an older price, because I know nobody likes that sticker shock of knowing where they've been, because they've been on the air and because you keep track and you pay attention. And then all of a sudden you're going, wait a minute, why have they gone up to $69.99? Just wanted to also show you I'm wearing the yellow gold, because that's what I have all in my ear. So I'm wearing yellow gold, but you don't see a lot of that until you actually turn them to the side. So keep that in mind. We'll go ahead and get you great value here, and we'll honor the old price, and we'll give you, it's a request that came in to my email, so I want to make sure that we help you out so she's not, upset that, oh my gosh, they've gone up. Yes, they have. Almost everything has. So let's go back to our wheel. Let's not even make them $69.99, white, yellow, or rose gold. Here's your chance to pick them up. Great size. You're getting 312. Keep in mind, that's over 1.5 carats in each ear every day you wear them. But I think from seeing them on, because I think a lot of people look at that carat weight and they go, oh, I can't wear those every day. And then you see them on and go, oh, I totally can wear those every day. This is not a save for a special occasion earring. This is not wear once in a blue moon earring. This is your, I'm not afraid to love my diamonds and show the world my beautiful diamonds. I'm wearing them every day. Do it. Wear them every day. We're thrilled to have them for you. We're going to blow them out right now. $69, $59, $49, $39. Even, you know what? I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. Take a look. Choose your gold color. They're limited, limited, limited. We're going to just, you know what? I'm not even going to make them $29.99. Let's help you own them. They are, after all, requests, so we'll just chalk it up to a good old-fashioned request here. I'll make them even easier than $29.99. We're under 1,000 a carat already. It's not going to be $29, $28.99. Blow out time. And here's the thing. You're going to wear them every day. If you know you love a hoop, and diamonds, last time I checked, go with everything. So if you know you love a diamond hoop, wear those every day. Make them $28.88 tone. That price just looks better. And you know what else? Here's the other thing. We're going to make this. Think about this. I just want you to know, if you wear those every day for 1 year, think about this, just for 1 year, you know you're going to have them forever. There's not going to be a time when all of a sudden, oh, hoops are so 2022. No, they've been around forever. They've been the coolest looking earrings, I think, hands down. I don't think you're going to find anybody who disputes that. Even people that don't wear hoops and don't own hoops. I think you ask them what's the coolest pair of earrings, they're going to go, a hoop. Everybody knows a hoop is cool and flattering and beautiful and timeless. And you know what? If you wear those for 1 year, let's just say, every day for 1 year, 1 calendar year, 365 days, think about that value. That's like $7 and change a day. That's how I look at that. I go, well, I know I've had hoops for a while that I've worn for every day pretty much for, I don't know. I made my first pair of diamond hoops about 12 years ago. So I've been wearing them like my ones that I custom made for myself that were my first inside out style ever. I think about what I spent on those, and they were about 5 times this price. And yet I've been wearing them pretty much every day for like 12 years. So that to me makes sense, because guess what? 365, that's like 4,380 days. So even though I spent like, you know, a large sum of money to create them, it's okay because I've been getting my money's worth. I've been wearing them and enjoying them. And that's what it's all about. And I think that's how we have to look at this as you're getting beautiful diamonds and my oh my, is it worth investing into the good ones here? Because anything else is not going to keep its, well, if it doesn't shine from the beginning, how's it going to look 5 years down the line, right? It's nice to have that higher quality diamond. So I don't know if we have a requester out there, but Linda, those are for you. I have a thinner hoop that's an oval. I don't think that's what you're looking for because she specifically wanted a 1 inch, but these are the 1.5s. We have a 1.5 inch length that are oval with a 235 diamond weight, and those are even more affordable, and they should be because they have less diamond weight. So we do have options for you. If you want a round 1 inch, this is where you go, of course with a big diamond weight. Always have smaller options for you as far as diamond weight. We usually see about a 1 carat weight in our 1 inch hoops. Usually that's how the diamond world works. When you have an inside out, it's just like, you know how they say when you have a gram weight, what's considered heavy is when you have a few grams per inch, right? When you have a hoop, when you consider heavy diamond weights, it's usually a carat per inch. That's a good size. That's considered a good size diamond weight. So when you have 3 carats plus per inch, because that is a 1 inch style, that's really big diamond weight. Take a look at it. We'll show them to you one more time. Come on over. Just want to kind of, again, clarify. Usually our 1 inch styles have a carat. We do a carat 07, we do a carat even, we have a carat 09, depending on if it's oval or round. This is the way to get the 312. So very substantial diamond weight for $28.88 per pair. Operators, let me know if anybody wants a pair, if we've heard from our requester, because I never know if you guys are able to watch and see them, but I hope so. Okay, here we go. Let me just go ahead and show the ovals just in case anybody is interested in those ovals that we had, which are just a little bit more of a slim profile. Thank you so much. So we'll show the ovals now. Okay, let me show the ovals, which have 235 in diamonds. We'll move these aside. Again, those will be here, but you may want to compare. This will give you 1.5 inches, so a little bit longer. They're going to be item number 425, and they have that same button release, same gold options. They're 1.5 by 1.25. And they're here for you right now. Item number 4 and 2 and 5. We're ready to show these to you as a quick opportunity just in case you want a little thinner and longer. And that's going to be that inside out still, 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches. If you're wondering why that's a different length versus width, that's because they are slightly ovals. You will see here. So there they have the 1 inch length to them. Let's take a look on the hand here. There's 1 inch in length by 1.25 inches wide. So see how they're slightly oval? When you see them straight on, they really do just look like a fabulous, fabulous hoop, right? They look like a round hoop, right? They totally do. But you've still got this button release, which gives them a great, spring open into action. You've got the hinge at the base, and you've got front and back diamonds. So it's a really, really cool way to go. And let's go ahead and make them really easy for you. Those are only $19.99. So still taking the diamonds under 1,000 a carat here, and I will try one of those on if that ever helps you out. Hopefully it does. I certainly hope that at least when I shop, I like to see it on a person. I think it helps to really kind of show you what it's all about. So here's what they look like on, and just to give you an idea there. So really, really beautiful inside out style with that drape and that drop to them. And again, that's the white gold. So it really doesn't make a huge difference in the white or the yellow. You're really just, the diamonds are the star here, but it's a really, really great look. So back to our wheel we go, $19.99, 2 great options in hoops. We'll move along to our regularly scheduled program, but we are glad to bring those always because hoops are always a hit. So always nice. Just a classic for so many ladies to wear, and maybe it's time to treat yourself instead of rebuying hoops. I hear from a lot of ladies who have bought jewelry for a long time, and they go, I used to have to buy hoops over and over again because I'd get, they were such an investment in diamonds. So I would just get a cheapo version or a faux version, and then I was just rebuying them all the time, and I probably spent more on, all these cheap versions than just getting the one really nice version. And that's what I think, when you're going to wear them every day, that's what I think is so helpful about these, is that you can just get that great value that is only here and really save a ton of money to do it. And here's what the two look like if you want to compare the 312s. There's the 312, which you can see the difference there is that the 312 have the bigger individual diamonds. So that's really smaller diameter, smaller length, but bigger diamonds individually. So I hope that helps out. And that's our last call on those hoops. Great choices to make. We have the Paraibas coming up as well. We'll bring those out to you. Paraiba drops. They've been heavily discounted because we are making room in the vault here. And that is, wow, that's a Paraiba earring that's been here for a while. So time to get those a home. And then we're going to make sure, what's fun? We had this beautiful designer piece the other day. Yellow and white diamonds in a pendant. Let me show this to you. This is a version because we had a lot of people wanting this look, but it's sold out completely. So let's show you what we have right here right now. That's really well done. This may look familiar. We had a whole set. We had a matching pendant and earrings for you, and this is item number 6666, and that's going to be a ribbon style in a pendant. And you're getting 37 points just in the yellow diamonds here, but look at those white diamonds. And this is really good, 60 points in the white diamonds. So a grand total of just under a carat. It's 97 points in total, but we always break it down just because you know. But I want to show you the side detail as well. Look at how this is truly like, again, it's not an extra bail. It's a bail that's created. It's like a slide, really. It's designer. This is 37 to reiterate there on the yellows. So 37 points plus the 60, that's where I got the 97 some, is that whole diamond weight together there. So you've got, as it is, because you're getting a little bit of white rhodium where the white diamonds are, you're getting yellow gold where the yellow diamonds are. Here's a look at it on the hand as well. So you can see now, you've got room for your larger chains there, no issue at all. You've got plenty of room. You can slide a bigger chain through it if you wish. There's your finishing on the inside. You've got 97 points in total where the yellows are a little larger, your white diamonds. I love how there's that true dimension to it. So it's really wrapping around, and it gives you a great look that still is very versatile and very wearable. Inch and an eighth in top to bottom length, and again, put a larger chain with it. You got that bigger rope chain or that Cuban link or whatever it is. This is going to work because you've got really full space there throughout. It's really a slide. Do you see how that works? Even if it's a little bit less deep, you can actually use a bigger chain than even what that bail would look like because it's completely open through the middle. So just keep that in mind. If you're always searching for pieces that are going to give you a little bit of room to wear some of those pieces, that's the way to do it. How about it? On the way right now, it's supposed to be $24.99. There will be some I'm just doing like a little fire sale here for the next 85 minutes I have with you. It's going to be like a serious day to just skip whatever else you're doing here and just concentrate on these values and have the phone at the ready, because every price that is tagged and bagged is going to be also dropped. Simple as that. It's just a matter of, can we move some jewelry just to keep the cash flow going, right? That's all it is. Just brutally honest with you guys, we got to drop prices. And that's what I'm going to do right now. If anybody wants this piece, blow it out right now. You're going to supply, whether it's your white gold, your yellow gold chain, whether it's your DBTY or your big Cuban link or your rope, whatever it is, guys, it's not going to be $24.99, Tony. That's going to be a was price. I'm going to just see who's paying attention right now. I'll do it for $999. That's it. $999. For one caller. Anybody who says, sure, I'll take that for $9.99. With the white rhodium, do you see that? The difference between where the white rhodium is set underneath your white diamonds? That's a very difficult process to do when you're sitting down at a bench to create it. That's not simple. That's not easy. And that's not something that you sit there with a paintbrush and coat or paint. That is really a complex designer style. So if you've ever noticed that these two-tone looks really are a little bit more pricey than you'd sometimes wonder, well, that's a big reason why that is that way. And you can see we have just done that to perfection. So $9.99, 60 seconds on that one, and then we will move and get you a great look, and we'll continue with the brand new. We've got some really cool earrings that are the Paraibas, yes, but we also have really big diamond earrings here as well. We've got a beautiful Tanzanite pendant. The Alexandrite wheel coming up right now, actually right in the next 50 seconds here. We'll bring you one of the rarest stones in the world. A color-changing variety of this gemstone that brings you straight out of Brazil. That is the top source. Long, long ago when they were first discovered, they were discovered for the first time in Russia, which is just kind of like who's where. I mean, Russia, sometimes a first gem discovery doesn't necessarily mean a lot because it's just where they happen to discover it first, right? Sometimes you'll see a source that's found later that actually is a little more important. So we're going to talk about that here with Brazilian material coming up. The stream of fire. We're going to talk about Brazil and the best Alexandrites, and we'll give you 5 great options that are going to be heavily, heavily reduced. So let me know who wants this yellow and white diamond pendant. Yes, sure. Let's show it on the neckline. The measurement is 1 1/8 inches. So I know we don't see that, but here it is. And that is the look from a distance. Again, it would work against a fabric. It certainly, against a busy print, still stands out. It's a bigger piece, but you can see on a skin tone what that's going to look like and how it has that beautiful open design. It's meant to have this twisting, twirling ribbon effect that gives it that dimension. That's very important. So that's what you get there. And that's $9.99. We'll see who's got it. That's a beautiful piece, isn't it? So a great look. And we're going to get you on your way here. We got the Alexandrite wheel up next. Looking forward to it. That's going to be what you see here on the air next, which I know is going to be a lot of fun, because they're all one of a kinds, but there are 5 to choose from, which is the beauty of it. Welcome to the show. Call me on that yellow and white diamond piece if you want it. Hoops are still here as well if you want those. Those were requests, so I think our requester may not be here. But anyway, anybody can take those. I know sometimes you guys back off on requests because you're so polite and you're like, oh, that was a request and it wasn't mine, so I'm going to stay behind. But we have those hoops available for everybody. So the hoops are here. And let's get to this Alexandrite wheel. One of my favorite things in the world to discount. I mean, the more valuable and expensive it is, the more fun it is to discount, right? And a lot of people go their lifetimes without getting these because they're considered cost prohibitive. Usually they are. You got to have money to get an Alexandrite. So this is where we're going to give you a good old-fashioned discount below amount price tag. I got 5 choices for you. They're all going on a wheel together, so you're going to find instantly. Now, this is what I would warn you about because it happened on the last wheel I did. Don't wait, because your first choice, like a lot of people missed out on the butterfly ring when we did the diamond wheel, because a lot of people had that as their first choice and we only had one available. So I would really recommend dialing in early if you see anything you like on this wheel, and you probably will. And you gotta wait, like the price tag, don't be like put off by the thought that the price tag's gonna be huge, because I mean, like, you guys are smart shoppers. You know Alexandrites in big sizes are gonna have big old price tags, right? You know that. But the thing with this is, it's a blowout wheel. So whatever you know about Alexandrites, you're going to have to like put that aside. This is Brazilian. I know lately I had a Madagascar stone. I've had, there aren't many Russian stones really out there anymore, but this is the world's best. Right now, we're talking about modern day best, and it's from Brazil, and it's the Stream of Fire mine, and I can't wait to show you these. And they're all wearable, because I think some people, again, shy away from Alexandrite going, I don't know if I'm going to wear it. Remember, it's an 8.5 on the Mohs scale. So there are only 2 gem categories that are any more durable than Alexandrite is. So you've got 8.5 on the Mohs. You've got a chrysoberyl that changes color. There are other chrysoberyls that are just regular chrysoberyls. There are cat's eye chrysoberyls, and then there's the color changing variety, which is what this is, which is what puts it up there. In, like, if you were doing sports, it's like the Hall of Fame, right? When an athlete's number is retired, when they, at the end of their career and many years have passed, they get inducted into a Hall of Fame. That's where this stone is in the Gem Kingdom. It is like the Hall of Fame. It's one of the rarest. So let's show them to you. I got 5 choices. Let's take a look at, the Stardust mounting. Questions? We did. It's 1 1/8 inches, but I'll do it again. It's 1 1/8 inches. We put it on the neckline. We put it on the hand. Here it is on the hand again. Here it is on the hand. Let's measure it again. Okay, here it is, 1 1/8 inches. I did it with a ruler and on the neckline and every which way you can do it. What do you guys do when people don't show the measurements in the neckline? Do people ever get mad? Take a look at it on the neckline again. Do you guys call? Take a look at that. There it is on the neckline. I'm sorry I'm not wearing, like, full décolleté showing tonight, so, I'm not going to undo my outfit, but there it is against a skin tone. There it is against some color. Let's see, how else can we show it to you? On the wheel again, I guess we'll show that way one more time. There it is. There it is. All righty. So hopefully that helps. 1 1/8 inches, though, if you have a ruler handy and you need to see in real life what that's going to look like. But hopefully all that stuff helps. Here's our first Alexandrite. Here's the round. That's going to be the Stardust. We've named it the Stardust because it's all these diamonds. Round brilliance, all set, burnished into the band, but that is electrified. One more thing, guys. These are the Alexandrites you're getting. That's how we roll, but I need to make sure you understand. These are the ones you're getting. You're not getting something that looks like it or kind of like it or similar or maybe close. This is the ring, whatever one you pick out, that you're getting. That could be a gents ring, I think. Not the first one. The second one, I think, could be a great gents ring. I think so. That's just me. You decide. Then there are some I love this one. This is the ballerina because this is really classic. So again, for those of you that are going, okay, I see bands so far. But what about like a classic ballerina style? Ooh, I like that one. That one's good. And then here's a ballerina double. This is a double ballerina style, 2 halos of diamonds for your cushion cut. So here's a cushion cut east-west. Here's a round. Here's an oval. Here's another. It's hard to tell if it's even a cushion or an oval because the corners are tucked in, the prongs there. And then I have one more, which is also happens to be a round. So let me go ahead and put this one. I'll kind of hopefully fit it properly in the background here so you can see. what this one's all about, because this is a lot of gold weight. That's a bigger stone as well, and that's right now in the yellow. But remember, you're going to get some options on gold color changes. I hope our yellow and white diamond pendant found a home. I'm not sure. Check with your operators there. Let's do something kind of wild here on this. This is going to be, I'm going to walk you through carat weights because you know the one I just put up recently, the round in the back? That's a 1 carat 22. That's a big time stone, but believe it or not, that's not the biggest one up here. I cannot believe I'm saying this because I know where I'm taking them. This stone over here, that cushion cut is a 128. And I know with those carat weights that I just mentioned, 122, 128, you're going, oh no, that's the $79.99 wheel right there. Nope. Let me walk through the other ones because that's a carat 09. They're not all over a carat. So far, I'm going in size here, but that one's over a carat. And then we have 2 that are going to be under a carat. That'll be the 56 pointer in the halo, the single halo, and the 56 pointers in the round. But that's really, boy, it's a bright, flashy stone. You know, it's a bold statement to make, but these are going to go. I know. They're going to go. There's only one way that this is going to be. And I really just encourage you once again. I said it on our last diamond wheel. I tell you what, colorly, if you like something up here, or, you know, I hate to say it, but I think a lot of people are just really in tune with the gem world, and they know. Let's just face it. There's a difference between a 56-point Alexandrite and a carat 28. So do you think there's going to be a lot of people on the 122 and the 128 and the 109? I think so. They're all one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. And here's some other great news. We can change the gold color on any one of them. So you are not stuck. And that means even, yes, even rose gold is an option. Even rose gold. So if you want us to spend another couple $1,000s to reconfigure the piece altogether, we'll do it. But the blowout is happening. And I know what you're thinking. You're going, but there's a carat 28 and a carat 22 and a carat 09. There's only so low those can go. They will wow you. It's just that simple. Take a look. It's going to be interesting here. Do we have any first dibs on any of them so far? The 128. How did I know that? Yeah, it's just when they have 100% color change, and they all do, and they're from Brazil, and so they give you that blue-green color. That's how you know. We've seen more yellowy green stones. Those are usually a Madagascar. We've seen some of the more, if you ever were curious, some of the original OG Russian material. That was a little more like a true green. Not quite emerald, but closer. These are really pretty because they're almost like, if anything, like a Paraíba. They're like a blue-green color to start, and then they go to purple-red. So we have somebody on the 128 already. Fantastic. They don't have it for sure, but they're already eyeing the 128, which is right here. Come on in, though. Come on in. That 128 does have 51 points in diamonds. The 122, little lighter weight diamond weight, but a lot of gold. That's going to have 52 points. The 109, this could be men's or ladies. Solid band on the inside. That's going to have 24 points in diamonds. 63-pointer in that first halo. That's 52 points. And then we have the 56-pointer up front. That's the center with 49 points in diamonds. So this is really where, again, your favorites. Which one do you love? Because we only have one caller. Yeah, that's exactly because they probably have been maybe just bitten by the wheel bug before, where they know, if I'm not on the phone lines, I can't just rest assured. You can't just assume you know where the price is going to be, because the whole point of this is to be a blowout that is so unbelievable. They have no choice but to all go. And I mean, like, all of them. They all go right here, right now. Take a look. They're not 79. Come on in early. I've got what I've got, and it's all one of a kinds. And when they're out of here, there's nothing more that can be done. That's the key here to remember. I can't make these at this price. We can't fashion those mountings for this price. This is a blowout like you cannot believe. I got one of everything. Change the gold on anything. They're not 79, 69, 59, 49, or 39. They're not. That would be such a great value for anything on that wheel, and they're not. They're not even close. They're not 39. They're not even 29. And we are going to get every single one of those 5. I know that seems like a very lofty goal, doesn't it? It seems like a big goal, but we're going to get them out the door just by virtue of a stinking low, amazing price tag that is going to go just too low. That's all I can say. There is not a center stone, and I'm somebody who sells loose gems to you every other Thursday, including tomorrow night. And guess what? Can't sell you the loose stones for this price. Not for $29.99. Certainly not for $19.99. Okay, now, under $2,000, let the phone lines light up because you don't get 128s, 122s, and 109s. And that's not saying that the 50-pointers are no good. They're a huge value. See, I'm letting the 50-pointers dictate the value. The extra big stones, those are just ones you get extra value on. It's really that simple. And just to make sure we get all 5 out the door, I'm not even stopping at $19.99. That would do it. I think if we give that 60 seconds, that's going to find their ways out the door. We're going to go lower so that if you haven't dialed in yet, you can come in and you might have a really good chance to get one right here, right now, before they're completely sold out. Come on in, take a look. Pick out your favorite. 128, 122, 109. Take them all. Hey, if we got a collector out there, they're taking all 5. Because you know the value of this stone. You know the durability. You know the phenomena. It's one of the rarest out there. You know all that. And yet, one caller? I'm going to need to go lower, aren't I? There is nothing like standing up here giving away jewelry on a Wednesday night. What's that? The cushion's already gone. Well, we knew that. The 128, congratulations, Virginia. Who got it? And just to be clear, he or she knows they're going to get a lower price, right? They're okay with that? That won't cheapen the deal, right? Oh, my goodness. Wait, is she in Nevada? She is? And she messaged me before the show started? Joyce, did we ever get the item number on her earrings she was asking for? We can help her out with that. Virginia, if you'll let her know, we can always help her out with the item number if she needs those turquoise earrings she was asking about. They're not here to show, but we can help her with those. Yeah, if that's her. Okay. Well, one's gone. Congratulations. Let me try that on, and then we'll lower the price just to give it a shot here because we still got a 122 and a 109 up there. So who knows? Maybe we got some other Alexandrite collectors out there that want the value. That's the big one. That's the 128 that's spoken for. Here's what we'll do. We'll keep on dropping because I said it. We're going to get all 5 out the door. You know it. You know we will because the value is just going to be such that when we know they're all 5 gone, that's when we're low enough. So here's your choice. And I love these larger style bands. If you like more of a band style, it's so often that Alexandrites like this are just set in a halo or in a more kind of girly feminine. I like that we have really 3 up there that are all kind of like a band style. So they can be really casual and wearable, but with that really amazing rare stone in the center of it all. We're not going to make them 19 or 18 or $1,799. It is time to make sure all 5 go. We still have 2+ carat, over 1 carat options up there for you, which is nothing short of amazing or a miracle because I've never done this before. Seriously, I've had Alexandrite wheels like this before. I've gone down to prices like this, but they were all smaller stones. 30 pointers, 40 pointers, that kind of thing. You don't get 1 carats for this price tag. Let's make them even, you know what, $1,777, too much still. Let's make it a lot better for you. We'll make them $1,699 if we can help you with any of those. Holla, and we'll do it for you. $1,699, that's it. Big one gone. 128 is spoken for. Well done there, and congratulations. And that is going to be $16.99 for our last couple of moments here with this wheel. Lots to get to here, but only an hour and 9 minutes to do it. So let me know if you have any questions on that wheel. We'll certainly help you out. Have rubellite. There's a nice big rubellite, big old diamond ring. Anybody looking for 4 carats in diamonds in 1 ring? Got that for you too. And a lot of special pieces. Requests are welcome. Let me know if there's any requests you have. We'll certainly help you out with those. And they're $16.99 for any of those Alexandrite rings. And again, still have, I might just have to show them to you one at a time. This round just sold. Congratulations on the 122. And that's item number 5610 for you. Here we go with our last 3. Just want to remind you that this is still over a carat here in this band. Let's just come in close because that also has the saturation right there. A very, very nice saturation to it. With the east-west set of that stone, there you can see it's a really good cushion cut. Most saturated of that wheel entirely for sure. That's going to be item number 6374. 24, and that'll be the cushion cut. That's a 109, 24 points in diamonds around it, in a style that's completely finished on the inside as well. Lots of heavy gold weight there. Throughout, you've got the solid finishing, and that's, again, 24 points is the diamond weight. So that's going to be only $16.99. It's off the wheels, so we'll leave it at that great price. Have that stardust mounting as well with all the diamonds burnished. A lot of workmanship goes into the mounting. We'll bring that out for you. That one sounds like that may be gone. Boy, I can't get over the weight of that. Here's the cleanest. This is where you go for the most sparkle and brilliance and bright, clean material. It is a 5908 item number here. That'll be a 56-point round. Always rare to get around, and then you do have 49 points in VS diamonds with it. That'll be in any gold, as they all are, but it's got this great look where the diamonds wrap around the sides of the ring as well. $16.99 on that one. Okay, so our final call on the Alexandrites. Thank you so much for shopping those, and think about how fabulous they all are. And we have a big diamond ring coming up. Got to show you this. It's a big one for the diamond lovers of the world. 412. There's only one, though. It's in the white gold only. Let's take a good look at this. Then the top of the hour is coming up here shortly. Have a really special big time Tanzanite. Amazing yellow diamonds, as always. We always bring you a big yellow diamond every single night. I've got the 2 carat, which we'll show you. And then we also have a 1 carat 01. But this is wild, isn't it? 412, item number 6530 is your item number on this one, and it's got a wave of diamonds, kind of like a wave that overlaps over another wave of bigger stones, paved to perfection, and that is going to be a quick one only. We'll blow that out really quickly. It's only in the white gold, so it's exactly as you see it, but we will be sizing it for you to whatever you need, and if you really want, I would always say on this one, you got to go up a little bit because that's how you're finished. Look at this overlapping gold design on the inside. Lots of heavy gold weight to it as well. That's going to be a 412 diamond weight. Look at this. Just a solid heavy piece. It's got some width as well. So allow me to break out the ruler, show you the side to side, top to bottom on this one, because that's a pretty wide piece there at 1 inch from the widest point. So again, it's really snug. So I'd say go up a half a size on this one and make sure it's comfortable, because it's just about the gold weight there. We just went overboard on the gold weight. You're going to hear this. Listen. It's like a clunk of gold. That is a ring. Normally it's a very tinny sound. Here, I have my signet ring here. Listen to the difference. You hear that? That's the sound my signet ring makes. Okay, this is the sound this makes. That is a heavyweight gold. Gram weight's got to be about 15 grams, but that just is right now in a 6. It's going to obviously elevate if you get a size 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the way to do it here. Get on those phone lines, $89.99 price tag. It is a hunk of gold. And you've got all the finishing. And the reason, though, even tapering in the inside, it's still the thickness of the gold that's so wide. That is why you need to size up. All of that finishing really adds to the way it feels. It's going to feel great. Just want to make sure you get your proper size so you're good to go. And it's not even 89 or even half of that. Now, why would 4 carats 12 in diamonds be under $4,000? That doesn't happen, but it's happening right now. I'll do that right now for $36.99 if anybody wants 412 in diamonds for an incredible price tag. We've had a lot of diamond deals here, from our 7-stone band to our hoop earrings and all the designer pieces we brought you, but now that ring might just take the cake there for the best in value on diamonds. We've got 1 pair of Pata Iba earrings. They've been so marked down. It's just, these really are not something that this is probably not the proper night to show them, but given the fact that they are no longer $99.99 or even $89.99, which was the last sale event price they had, take a look at these Pata Ibas. You have the brightest, cleanest pear-shaped, and you know if it's an earring. So you're telling me there's a matched set that's identical? When you see that color, you're thinking there's no way. There's just no way. You don't see Pata Ibas match up. Distinctive colors, of course, that ratio of colors they have, so they're not supposed to be matching, right? Look at that. How about that for some serious color matching on a copper-bearing stone, where I really want you to see the way these are set. So designer, because every single diamond that's leading to the Pata Iba is very significant. A very heavy drop here. Not when I say heavy, I'm talking heavy diamond weight. Here's how it breaks down. It's item number 4543. Stunning clean Pata Ibas, which are rare to find in any single version, but the fact that there's a match pair here. Carat 47 is your total weight in the stone, so they're about 3/4 of a carat each. Then you have 84 points in this almost like cascading designer style of marquise cuts. That's your 84 points. Among the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10s, there's 20 stones there. And then another 10 points in the round. So that means 5 points each on the rounds. They are fabulous. And you've got that amazing color and clarity. Here's what we'll do. This is time for these to go. There's a reason we're marking them down. It's got to be like just tonight's the night, just to make sure these get out the door. $99.99, they've come down once. You know, the longer pieces here, sometimes it'll go through, you know, different discounts as time wears on. And it's just a matter of timing, and, you know, pieces don't always come out when they're this high end, and we've not stayed, actually not reduced them from $89.99. That was the sale price, and they've stuck. There's just too much of that really rare diamond weight in this earring to start just saying, whatever, take them. Because when do you ever see big marquise cuts here on this show? We've got 20 of them, cascading to lead down perfectly. The design is so perfect to have the marquise are almost creating a chevron. The chevron's leading to the tip of the pear. And then you've got the starting point, which is that big round bezel set. And that's all a post and butterfly backing. And they were $89.99. True story, Tony. So we can put that up there. That was the last sale event price they had. They haven't come down since. So it's been remarkable to see. And there's a reason why they're staying a little bit high end, because they are high end. And there's only so much reducing. Listen, it's a little different when it's something you can make again and again and again. There's no matching any Paraibas here. There's no other matching of them. There's no matching them. There's no giving you 2 identical carat weights or colors. Think about how difficult it is, and nobody, you know, it's kind of like, it's like hosting. Nobody knows until they've done it, right? You don't know. Like, you don't know. How can you say, oh, that's, you know, you never know, right? If you've never designed jewelry and you're going, oh, so it's an earring, there's Paraibas, right? And then you go, wait a minute, there's all these different colors that vary based on what percentage, what ratio of blue and green do you have? So this is a very specific, nuanced color. And so when they're matched up and paired up like that, it's incredible. We've got a blowout for you. Somebody's got to love these. And I know with all the rings we've had, if you have a ring, fantastic. This color could go back and work back, even if it's not exact. The earring is here, the ring is here. So if you have Paraibas that work together, that's rare. We're going to get these, like, shove them out the door, because they've been here a while. They get no airtime, they get no love, because they're huge money. Let's face it, that's not huge money for those stones. But you know what? In our world, that's huge money. We don't sell a lot of pieces for $9,000, you know, which is not kind of our, you know, average cost, right? So are they worth it? Absolutely. I'd hate to tell you, I mean, retail is a whole nother world. Even another channel, whole nother world on an earring like this, but we've got to let them go. So tonight's the night. Take a look. Maybe this is your sign that you got to have the Paraibas here to go with that ring. Maybe this is just more your thing and you love earrings, and that's what you've always wanted, is a great earring. Let me show you the length. Let's show you all of that. Here's what we've got. They're 1.1 inches, much like that yellow and white diamond pendant we had. They look even more attractive when they're the way they are, right? The way they're supposed to be, upright, north to south. They really have that great look about them. And we're going to do something really special. Instead of $89.99, I'll just take a moment and put one up to the ear for you so you can see it that way. And we'll get you a great value. They're not even $89 or anywhere close to that. We're not going to even make them, I don't know, this is kind of a little bit weird to see when you've got a stone that is just this unique, but that's kind of a little idea of how they're going to drape from the ear there, just to get an idea. We'll go a lot lower. See how in this light they look more green, but they're definitely glowing, right? There's that huge glow about them. We're going to make sure they go out the door right here, right now. Just really hesitant to do this, knowing the value of the stone, but we're going to make them a really easy deal and just get them down to $3,999 only on the match pair of Paraiba Pear-Shapes for $3,999. So that just makes it a whole different deal when you've got that level of affordability to a stone that's never affordable, ever. And tonight, quite affordable, and you get 2. That's the beauty of it. So $39.99, they are only in the white gold there. So just something to keep in mind. I wouldn't go anywhere for this last hour. We got a very special last final hour for you. I've got an emerald band that I think you might really like to start off our hour. And then we've got Tanzanite and yellow diamonds and a museum wheel that are all stunning. So that's going to be a lot to get to. If you have any requests, get those in. We'll be happy to help you out as well with any of those requests you might have. That's $39.99 for that pair. Take a look at this emerald. This is brand new and absolutely gorgeous. Classic clean emerald. Let me flip it around here for you, get the fingerprint off of it. It's got a wavy band to it. Isn't this pretty? You want to talk clarity in an emerald. Yeah, I would say you've got it there. That's about as perfect and clean as an emerald gets. Another new style for you, number 6802, is our Colombian emerald set east to west. And because it's a pear shape, sitting in this wave of a band. Hey, let me welcome everybody to the show in case you just joined us and just tuned in. This is our Wednesday night. We have 1 hour left. And this is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us. We got an emerald on the way, and then we'll get to yellow diamonds and tanzanites and any requests you have as well. Please get those in so we can help you out with whatever you need to see. Plus, there's also going to be, remember, we have hoops still here. Hoops, and we have that great diamond deal on the 7-stone ring. The 7-stone diamond ring is here. Over a carat in diamonds, under $1,000 to get it. This is fabulous. Okay, so everyone's asking me for pinky rings and thumb rings. It's the #1 request I get. And I think what we're realizing is that there is a way to keep the jewelry on that we already wear and love and add something that is really of the moment now, right? How do you add? How do you make, because jewelry is pretty classic. It's not as trend driven as, let's say, fashion is. I think fashion and shoes and those are all more trend driven, where you're probably changing those out by the season. This is something that it's an investment, right? We can't afford to always just like, oh, it's a new season, I'm going to get new fine jewelry. This is where we're looking for classics, but we're looking for how do we still update? We know what we like, we have what we love, we wear what we love, but what if we could just add something new and fresh? This is the way to do it, but still in fine quality, giving you the best of Colombian emerald. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Is how do you get emerald that doesn't look like jade, right? It's usually opaque or cloudy or hazy. Look at this stone. It's clean as it can be, and it's so bright. Let me block some lights here to show you. Watch this, full light. And then I think emeralds are one of those that kind of neon glow. So when we actually block the light, the stone is really showing off there. It's getting even better and brighter, and you can really start to appreciate it. It is a mega 50-pointer that looks bigger, but wait till you see this on. Ladies who want to add that pinky ring, that thumb ring. This is the way to do it. 50-pointer on the emerald at minimum. We're going to deliver the highest clarity Colombian stone you can bank on. Here it is right now. It's got this wave of the gold to it, which is so pretty, this kind of serpentining. It's not a full-on snake because a lot of people get really offended by snake jewelry, and I'm not sure why, but some people don't like it. This gives you just that little S-curve wave that is really pretty. I'm going to try it first on the ring finger because that's where it's sized to go, but you're going to see it a couple of ways, and I think you could even really consider stacking it with something else if you wanted to. I'm going to give you obviously the freedom to get a couple of these. So if you wanted to actually put one, let's say you do 1 or 2 or 3, you can actually stack them in different ways so they kind of puzzle piece together. Meaning if you angle them where the stones are set, maybe offset a little bit, not centered, you can actually stack these pear shapes. They're really great for that too. And I just think there's an enormous way. And actually what I'll do, Tony, is I'm going to stay there for a minute, show them us the pinky ring. Because this is what everyone's asking for, is a great pinky ring. Maybe if you have a birthday this month, it's your birthstone. If we talk about thumb rings, I think that's important to see as well as a thumb ring because it really works all these different ways. And it's just, again, kind of easy, right? It's like a band, but it's different. It's not just a plain band. It's got that beautiful glowing stone, which is obviously one of our big 3, super rare. But I love that it's got that little twist and turn to the band. So it's not sure, oh yeah, I've seen that before. Oh yeah, I've had a ring like that before. This is different. And do we have anybody thinking about emeralds here? I know they're high end. I know they're expensive. I know they're $16,000 a carat according to the buying guides. I know you can get white, yellow, or rose to really make it your own. Make it perfect. But this is what we're all looking for right now. And while we're seeing a lot of great daintier styles, they're called everyday diamonds usually. Everyone's talking about those great stack rings that you can choose to make different every day based on how you wear them, right? This is one of those. It is of the moment. I got that big catalog from that designer just yesterday. And that catalog on the front page, it is all, and I've never seen anything like it, it's all dainty bands. It was a gal, she was wearing probably 15 different bands on her one hand, and they were all different. And she was stacking them. There were 3 on one finger and 1 over here and 1 over here and 1 on the thumb, and it looked great. And that's where, again, maybe you don't need to go 15 different styles at once, but this is where you can add something a little different. Now, all that said, you guys want a great, good old-fashioned value. And it's listed at $19.99. You can't do that. All this talk about stacking and layering and add them and get something new and fresh, not going to make them $19.99. Here's how we do it. Call me early. The phone lines are about to get crazy. There's just giveaways. Giveaways are what we're doing for the next 54 minutes. So if you have requests, get them in. If you want to check on availability from what we've had, we've been in that mode. So take a look at this because you're not spending even $999. Half off already on a band with the S curve in white, yellow, or rose gold with a stunning Colombian emerald that's the best. There is, and nobody, listen guys, if people tell you Zambian's the best, they are lying. It's not Zambian. It's not Australian. There's emeralds from all over the world. Colombian is the best. It doesn't mean that every Colombian stone looks like this. It just means that when it comes to origin, what can deliver clarity and color at the best possible way is from Colombia. This is Muzo, mine material in Colombia, and it's not even $9.99 or $8.99 or $799. This would be a way where you can design them to stack, create and put them on next to something else. Why not pair it up as a stack ring? Why not put that on with something totally unexpected? Like I'm thinking right now, I've got this big old Tanzanite. It's got pink diamonds. You could even put that together and make this incredible wow piece if you wanted to. It's up to you. But what it's not is $799. Get them out the door right now. We'll make this even better than $799. You can get a couple of them. That S curve allows it to stack. I wish I had a bunch of them. I would show you 3 at one time. Offset them in different directions. Stagger them together. Puzzle piece them. They're not even $799 to get a natural fancy Colombian emerald here. We're talking about clean, glowing, bright, and I'll make it $777 right now if you want one of the beautiful emeralds that this world has to offer that is normally one of the more pricey stones out there, and yet we're making it really easy and doable right now. Affordable for you right here, right now. If you'd like that one, call me. We've got it for $777, and it's all up to you. And get a couple of them. Thumb rings, pinky rings, that's what everybody's wanting right now. Adding one great piece, and maybe that's going to be that, you know, face that pear shade going outward, creating that, obviously it's east-west set, so it creates that more, again, arrow style. Face it inward, face it outward. Love it as a thumb ring. There's already 3 in yellow gold gone. Yellow gold, the most popular with emeralds always. We love that yellow gold emerald combination there, no doubt about it. 777, and that is last call, 60 seconds. That's our top of the hour, and there's a reason for that. We just went way too low on that Colombian emerald. If you would like that one, try it out, because that is some serious emerald, and that's the way we're seeing jewelry go right now. Just these great everyday stackable styles. Every day you put it on, you could theoretically wear it in a different way, and that's what makes it kind of fun. It just gives it that little extra unique factor. It doesn't look like a basic band. It really is. If you wanted to pair it up one day with a little bit more dressed up kind of feel, you may. If you want to keep it more simple and casual on another day, you can do that. Certainly it's designed to be that kind of casual, cool piece, but $777 for solid gold and a big emerald, you just don't see that. Anybody want to see this though? What is going on over there? How about some big pink diamonds with a big Tanzanite together, all at one time? Pretty impressive, and that's almost 10 carats in that Tanzanite. So we've got that one here for you. We got the big yellow diamond. There's a 2-carat heart shape. I know we had a lot of you missing out. This one's a little bit higher end with the diamonds around it, but let me flash it for you. Here's the 2-carat 01 yellow. Yeah, you see what we did on the sides here? Really huge diamonds. All rounds, and then on the sides, extra. Look at that. That's a heart shape. To go with the heart shape in the middle. 3 heart shapes all together in one great ring. So for those of you that were kind of mad at me because you weren't with us on Friday and we had a heart-shaped yellow, and a lot of people just are like, I didn't get you on Friday, so I didn't see it. Here we go. This is the 2-carat heart shape. It's the last one we have. It's a 2-carat 01. This was in the works actually for a while because we were combining these bigger diamonds with the bigger heart shapes. So you get all the round brilliance. You get the heart shapes on either side, just kind of tying it all together, giving it nothing but really high-end diamonds around it. Give me a call if you're loving this one, because it's a one only, and obviously a 2-carat in a yellow diamond is very, very important. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been discounting some of the 2-carat yellow diamonds lately, which is not exactly what we should be doing, but sometimes, you know, drastic times, drastic measures. So here it is. That's last of our 2 carats. Item number is 6806. We'll show you just a quick little once over. It is all 18-carat solid gold. It's got the 201 center, and then it's got 26 points on the heart shape. So that'll be a 13-pointer. Right there, and a 13-pointer on that side. The rest are round brilliance, quite large at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 11 it looks like. And actually, did I get the middle one there? I'm seeing there's a middle one here too. So it's not just the 2 big ones on the outside. It really is beautifully done. You're talking about some extremely high-end diamonds here. That total weight is, it says, I hope that's a carat 37. It's a little bit blocked, but it looks like a carat 37. on the white diamonds here. So you've got a total weight that's getting you way into that 1.5 carat range just inside diamonds. And then the 201. Listen, I'll take your offers on this one. It's not an inexpensive piece because of that larger diamond weight around it. 18 karat solid gold as well. Finished on the inside. I'll show that to you. But again, when heart shapes are here, you know they're rare. And this could be that perfect diamond piece to commemorate that special event. And I just think usually when you give a piece like that, it's a special event probably. Or you're treating yourself. And remember the 201 in the center combined with the 26 points plus the carat 37, that's going to be a total grand total of 364. So very high-end diamond weight altogether. And that's going to be, it's listed $29,999. Feel free to tell us what you'd like to pay on that one, and we'll take a reasonable offer if you'd like it, because I know I've been doing some serious discounts, so I know that may seem a little odd to see that one for 30. So we'll try to kind of meet halfway and get into that, you know, blowout zone here on this very important larger ring that looks like this on the hand. Still going to give you that very side-to-side kind of presence there. When you see it on, you can see it there, how it's really beautifully done. That it's just going to be, yeah, the halo as it, you know, is going to give you a lot of width. But that extra additional heart shape on each side just really gives it that side-to-side balance. So it's really attractive. And, you know, all important diamonds there, all exquisite, high-end, more than just accents there. So they can make an offer on that one, Tony, because at $29,000, that's where I'm authorized to go here. But the thing is, I've been doing other yellow diamonds recently, like as of Friday and Sunday, I've been doing 2 carat yellow diamonds for less. So here's the thing. If you love the heart shape, obviously those had smaller diamonds with them. So there is a difference between the two. This one has the really, really big diamonds that are on the sides, because side diamonds count too, right? They mean something. And when they're a lot smaller and they're little and they're, you know, basic, this is a little different because you have those really huge round brilliants and then you've got the really big 13-point hearts. So it adds a little extra value certainly to it, and it's $18K. But, you know, if you can get us near that $10,000 range, we're going to make it happen for you. So do call me, because I know there's been a lot of you missing out on the heart shapes, and that's the one I have there now. So take a look at it one more time. That's going to be for you guys to choose. And then we've got a big wheel coming up, a museum wheel on the way. It's going to have our big Spinel, our big Putty Eva, our Sapphire, and our Mandarin all coming up for you, and that's next. And then we do have, just to put it out there, so this was something that, hold on, let me just say this really quickly, because we're going to go from yellow to chameleon. But I have a 101 chameleon, and I know we've been seeing, have you noticed? It used to be chameleons like 2, 3 a show. Now we have none, ever. I have a stone here. It's a 101. I have a gem collector. He would like to have this loose. He's not interested in jewelry. He just wants the loose stone. He asked if I could de-set this stone. That's a lot of extra, you know, that's a lot for our jewelry department to handle when there's as much workmanship as there is in this chameleon diamond. But I wanted to give you one last shot. And for those of you that have noticed, chameleons are not here much anymore. If you need a 1 carat size, here it is. It does have a cert. All of our chameleons do. I've heard from a lot of you that say, do you know there are people selling them without certs? And I'm like, listen, I would never disparage anybody else, but I got to tell you, be careful with chameleons. Be careful. Just, you got to really know. I think, I'm not one that, I don't think everything needs a cert, but I do think a chameleon, you have to have a cert. You've got to have somebody who was in a lab, who's an expert in diamonds, who was able to look at this and watch it change color. Since that's not something we can show here, because we can't, heck, if the studio gets below, you know, we all know this because we come in every day and it's hot here, and so like the lights won't turn on if it's like, you know, not at about 80 degrees. So, you know, it's one of those things where technically it should be held, you know, so we can't get it too hot in here. Plus it would take like extreme heat to get this to change color. We recommend like putting it into a hot car on a summer day and then coming back an hour later and seeing what color. But you really, with the GIA cert, you've had the experts at GIA who are the diamond authorities. They've looked at it. They've evaluated it. They've given it the cert. All of our chameleon diamonds are sold with certs. And this one that I'm about to show you happens to be over a carat. So I just wanted to give you one last shot here because we have a gemstone show tomorrow. And I didn't want you guys to think that, you know, this is going to be here forever and ever before we take it out and offer it as a loose gem. However, the price tag on the loose gem, I did a little maneuvering here behind the scenes. I actually have a better value for the whole piece in a ring right now. So even because our jewelers are not too keen on, you know, something that took months to make and taking it out and destroying it and putting it, it's not something we love to do. So I want to give this one last shot for our jewelry lovers, or for anybody who wants the collector's gem, but you just get all the gold and diamonds with it, but you get a great value. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is maybe if you are the collector, and that's my color right there, that's my favorite color of a chameleon. So many times, let me just get the fingerprints off the band. It's $36.15. Just so many chameleons are really just, I don't think they're all that pretty. And, you know, they're really rare, but are they pretty? And I think that's important. They should be pretty too. And this one has that true, like, this is what a green diamond looks like. But it changes color. So that's really the huge aspect here, is that looks like, oh, I've had 40 pointers and 30 points and 20-point green diamonds. This is a 101 that happens to have that vibrant, bright green. That's one color. If it heats up, it goes to a golden orange. It's item number 3615. It's a 101 fancy chameleon. That means it changes color. I'm going to show you the cert. It also has 75 points in yellow and 65 points in white. So you get a lot of extras with that triple halo mounting. Here's what it is. This is the cert. Tells you everything you need to know about your oval modified brilliant 4.8 by 7 millimeter stone. Fancy grayish greenish yellow, because again, they're going to label a lot of different colors, because there are, again, different colors that change based on the temperature. And then it's an inside too. Really remarkable for a stone this size. And then look at this in the comment section, and yes, it is inscribed with a GIA cert number, but it's also going to tell you all about what is a chameleon and how does it change the color when heated. Then it goes back, by the way, when it cools down, it goes back to this like room temperature color, which is the green. So it's a sight to behold. It's a phenomena, sure enough. It's really the only diamond that exhibits phenomena like this. And it's going to be an incredible diamond weight around it in the yellow and the white. So take it for the loose stone, take it for the ring. Either way, we're just going to drop it in price so it gets one last shot to go out the door to a collector. I don't know if you can see this, but this bag has a lot of markdowns on it. That's not me just scribbling or doodling. That's all. Every color of marker there is a markdown. That all represents another huge amount of money that has come off the ring that was intended to get at a home. If you are a collector, you really, I got to say, when these are, if they're in an auction house and they're millions of dollars, I don't know if that's for everybody, but the way we mark them down and give you these incredible qualities and beautiful color changes and exquisite mountings, it's hard to say no. It's like hard to let it just be. It's hard not to take advantage of this when you see a value this strong. Are you ready? We have one. I'll spare you all these markdowns, but it's been $15,000 for a while. It then hovered around 10. It's going a lot lower than $99.99, a lot lower. And if this means anything, out of all the 1 carat chameleons I've sold, and I've sold over 15 of them that have been over a carat, guess what? This is by far the lowest price. And you don't see VS stones. We don't have any VS stones. So this is remarkable clarity to get on a chameleon. It's remarkable. If you get any 1 carat stone, if it's a white diamond or a regular old white diamond, and it's an, listen, if it's an SI, that's really good. Means I clean. You don't see anything. I would contend even with the magnification of our cameras, you're not seeing any inclusions. It's fantastic. It's not $99.99. This is the ultimate. Gem collectors, this is almost like, I feel like this is a little preview of tomorrow, except I don't have a 1 carat chameleon on tomorrow's show that's better than this price. And it's better than $99, $89, or $79. It's not even $69. $199. This has never happened on a 1 carat chameleon ever. And to get that color, which is that amazing green pop, it's bright, you see the brilliance that's happening. It's not $69. It's not. I just can't say enough about this value. Maybe you've thought about it for a while. Maybe you're brand new to this stone. I had never, ever even shown them until the last couple years at TVON. This is big time. You get the cert. You have the guarantee. You have, in this case, yellow and white diamonds, one of our more popular diamond mountings, and it's not $69. Who wants it? It's not going to be $69. I'm going even lower, but before we have people fighting over it, let me try it on the hand, give you that look from a distance, show you again. If you need to see that cert again, tell me, because we will share that with you right now. Oh my goodness, take a look. We're sizing the ring. Hey, if you're a loose stone collector and you want me to deset the stone, I'll even offer to do that, because the loose stone would be more by itself. So I say just get the whole ring, and I can send you the stone loose with the mounting. I'll send you the mounting, I'll send you the stone. If you want me to deset the stone, I can do that for you. You want it? It's an incredible value. And I'm going to go lower. I said I would go lower, I'm going to go lower. I don't think we need to, but I'm going lower. Not even 69. 68, 67. You know what's really stunning about this, though? I've had 1 carat white diamonds over and over and over sell for more money. You've seen it on this show. 1 carat diamonds. How do you get a 1 carat 01? This is the top of rarity. It's the top of the top of rarity in not just the diamond world, the gem world, the entire world of gems. And yet, yellow diamonds with it, white diamonds, all that is free. It shouldn't be, but it is. And it's not even $67.99. This will go. Congratulations in advance to whomever gets it. This is a wild moment. I'll make it $6,600 if you want to. But there's the value, whether you get the stone or the ring, you just get the whole thing. Yes. Congratulations. Let me know who got it because they deserve huge congratulations for being here, for seeing that and recognizing what I just did, which was way too low. Enjoy it. Congrats. Let's show you this Tanzanite, which also has collectible pink diamonds beside it. I mean, I think those are more purple than they are pink. But that makes sense. It is the purple and the bright blues and the reds of a Tanzanite, so why not have it all together there? That is a special stone. And this is going to be in our last now 35 minutes of the show. We've got this really important Tanzy, which is going to be item number 6881. And then your collectibles, well, there's a big blue wing collectible in the middle, but then you get those pink diamonds, which are extremely saturated. And I get this. We've only had a couple ever, have you noticed, with pink diamonds? And I don't know if everybody loves them because I think the pinks, generally speaking, are so pastel. This is why we went the extra mile. Got you the purple pinks right here. It's item number 6881. It's got a 961 blue wing. Those purple diamonds on the side, I mean, they are more purple than they are pink, right? We can all agree on that. That's going to give you another 16 points. That means 8 points each. Goes with the red flashes really well. That's a great combo. And then the white diamonds around that is going to be another 19 points in white diamonds. So lots to love about this ring. Really the superstar, kind of the first recognition is with that Tanzanite. Almost 10 carats of a blue wing. But then there is something just about as collectible on each side. So to do this, $16,000. Oh yeah, that's right, I have had this. I had this for $15,999 before. And I think it was a weekend, no less. And yet that didn't find its way to a great home. Well, we can change that. Oh, can we? We can and we will. In a big, big way, we're about to change the game. Tanzanite lovers, this, tell me if that's not a match made in heaven right there. To see that purple pink variety of that diamond surrounding this blue wing with the red flashes. I mean, what is more perfect than that together? And to get a center stone on each side that has those purple pinks to it that on its own, that could be a center stone in a ring all day. We see them all the time. I've got one actually here today. What do I do with it? I'm going to show it to you. There's a pink diamond ring here that has nowhere near this color. It's actually even a pear shape. I'll probably show it to you. And it literally has a price tag on it. I'm going to show it to you. Because this, to me, this is all about the value. Oh, congratulations. Does she have a chameleon yet, you think? Did she happen to mention if she has one yet? Oh, she's going to love it. She's going to love it. Now, I'm going to have someone pretty upset with me tomorrow when that stone is not available loose, but congratulations to her. All right, so here we are with our 999. Let me show you this, though. Here's a 10-point pear-shaped, just for color comparison here. This is my 10-pointer. Do you see the color difference here? Look at this. Let me see if I can put this at the right angle so I can fit both these in. You see that? I don't know. That 8-pointer looks a lot bigger to me. Maybe it's the bezel. I don't know. That ring that I just showed you, that band, which is pretty basic, right? It's a band. It's a stone. That ring has a $39.99 price tag. It's right here. I'll show you. Ain't making that up. There's the ring that I just flashed. There's the price tag. So, that kind of tells me you got $8,000 right over here and right over here. And then you have a Tanzanite. And now does it make sense why it's $16,000? Doesn't that make perfect sense? To me, it does. But again, that's when you're like designing jewelry. Like, it makes sense, right? There's 4,000, 4,000, and then the big old 9 carat 61 in the middle. So $8,000 on the sides, another $8,000 for the stone, done, 16 grand. That makes sense to me. I mean, that ring, kid you not, that pink diamond I just showed you, $39.99 on the back, for this ring. I got it right here. And you can buy it if you want. If you're going, oh, I like that ring, go ahead, $39.99. Or that ring kind of translated over here, pear shapes on each side. You get two. I think they're a little more saturated. They're more of that purple instead of the just kind of pink. And this is what we're going to do on this one. I'm not starting at 16. We're going to make waves here. Headlines, blow out the Tanzanite market. And listen, we're the only ones that have it. Isn't that the beauty of it? I think that's what actually gives us some freedom. Nobody else has Blue Wing Block D. So it's not like we're even competing against anybody besides ourselves. But this is, I'll tell you what comes with a lot of pressure is when you do have a collection like this, whether it's Fawn Diamonds or Blue Wing Block Ds, there's a lot of pressure to make it affordable because guess what? You can't go find it anywhere else. So even if, let's say, because I have a lot of people that, you know, people are shopping from all over the country and beyond. Everyone's got different budgets, but everyone wants to get the best. I can honestly can't steer you somewhere else and can't say, well, hey, if you miss out on ours, you can always go down the street, or you can always flip down the dial, or you can flip the channel to someone else, or you can go to the retail store. You can't. We are the only ones that have it. And normally with that exclusivity means a bigger price. It means jack it up. We're not doing that. We do the exact opposite. And that is my philosophy, is that if we are the only ones you can get it and you want quality, you better be able to get it, or else guess what? Everyone's left out in the cold and you're like, I got to go settle. I don't want you to settle. You should never have to settle. And as long as TVON exists, you never have to. Here we go. I'm not making it $16,000. Makes perfect sense how we arrived there. I'm blowing it out right now via auction. It's the only way to get around $16,000. I've done that price. It was on a weekend. It was still here. Do you think in the last parts of a Wednesday night I can leave it at 16 and get that? Nope. I can tell you right now. But what we can do is not just start low, like half price, which would be $8,000. That's not going to get anybody in. We got to do better than that. I just had to mark down, $9,000 pot of Ebas to under 4. Here's what we do on the pink diamond Tanzanite. Let me show you this on the hand one more time so you can see how stunning this is, side to side, captivating really, to get you that combination that you would not find anywhere else. No, you're not getting that Tanzanite anywhere else, but you're not finding that combination anywhere. I can't do 8, I can't do 7, and I'm certainly not going to do $6,000. It's taken values bigger than that to make sure this jewelry goes, and I'm going to do just that. It's not even 6 or 5. I'm not even starting it. How about this? $4,500. Now we're talking about a $961 that's a giveaway on its own loose. Mentioned I would have some Tanzanites loose tomorrow. Well, not the big ones. We're going to finally bring you some of those last call on some smaller sizes that are going to be for everybody for multiples. If you need to put together a tennis bracelet, can you imagine a tennis bracelet in Tanzanites? That we've never seen. So again, we're going to give you an opportunity, but this is the big one, the collector's piece. And look at this, no open at $4,500 when there is essentially, you're paying $500 more than you would for basically one side of this ring, right? There's the it's right here still, if you need to see it, the $4,000 10-point pink diamond. Or get 2 more saturated with the nearly 10 karat in the middle, and not even going to ask for 45 or 44 or 43 or 42. What we are doing on Blue Wing Block Ds, you would think we just started and there's a new discovery and we just got buckets full in. That's what you would think. Based on what I've been doing lately with pricing, you would just think that we had like a conveyor belt rolling it on in, like here it comes. And we're like bringing in the dump trucks. Go ahead. That's not what we have. We're in the last call. Last call. And we got, instead of just adding diamonds, we added pink diamonds. Very saturated, pinky purples. How about 41? Let's go $4,000. We're going to start calculating some per carat weights on Tanzanite because I know I've been concentrating a lot on these incredible purple diamonds, but there is something happening right there, right there, right there. That's happening where the carat weight on the Tanzanite should not be happening. Let's take a look. $50 increments, guys. Let's go, and let's just do this calculation because this might tell you something right here. If that's a 961, and it is, that is 400 some, like $415 a carat? My math is right? But with gold, with purple diamonds, and with white diamonds as well. And the, the labor that goes into it, because that didn't just appear here by a stork, didn't drop that in the studio. That was created by skilled artists who make this jewelry by hand for you. And we are looking for $4,000. Give it 60 seconds, please. I have spent far too long on that one and gotten way too desperate on that one. But if it goes, it goes. If it stays, I don't know. I mean, we have to take it apart. Just like I'm glad we won't have to do that with the chameleon anymore. But I think right now, there's a moment here for our Tanzanite lovers because this is dressed up. This is Blue Wing at its best. But what we've added to it is so, look at that again. Look at the red flashes coming through that just perfectly combine and just look fabulous with those purple diamonds there. All right, so that's going to be $4,000 for 30 seconds. That's a $4,000 open. We're looking for museum wheels coming up next. Big museum wheel. We still have a yellow diamond if anybody's interested. Take a look at this. Yellow diamond, 1 carat. We didn't have any calls on the 2 carat, but I do have this very special 1 carat. That's a pretty ring with a little extra in the yellow diamonds on the side, but no open on this one yet. All right, we're moving along. And we've got big diamond earrings for you. There is just a quick museum wheel that I really want to give a little love to, just because it's Sapphire, Paraíba, Red, Spinel, and Mandarin, all some of our favorites here, and yet reduced in price like you cannot believe. Let's start with the Paraíba. That's a good one. It's more blue, which is very unique. You don't see that a lot. So very unique stone there in the world of Paraíbas. They're all unique, but of course a little more rare to get the blues. Here's the big Mandarin with the yellow diamonds, and oh, we're going to need more room, aren't we? We've got 4 museum pieces coming up for you for our last 25 minutes. Any questions or requests you have, please get those in so we can help you if you need to see something again. Here's my cornflower blue sapphire. That's not something you see every day. Let me put that Mandarin right in the front there with the yellow diamonds. Here's the cornflower blue. There's the, see it guys, that's a blue Paraíba. There's really very little green. I would say like you're at 90-10 on that ratio of blue to green respectively. And there is our really fabulous Spinel. That's an emerald cut Spinel, and they're calling it red. It's really that very saturated pinky purple red, a total jewel tone there. Looks great with the double halo that is so tightly knit. It's beautifully put together. So it just ends up looking like one big halo, which is the idea. And then it's even got a few diamonds that are tucked in between the emerald cut stone and the halos that are around it. So here's what we'll do. Museum, 4 pieces, all one of a kind. And I can't change the gold on the Paraíba, the rest we can. So this one's got to stay as it is. The rest we can change to anything you want. And here's how we do it. Then we'll probably end with that yellow diamond here, get you a great value on that one. And let us know if you have requests or anything we can show you before we go, because we are down to it. 20 minutes and we're out of here, and I'll tell you what we'll do. The 202 on the emerald cut Spinel. Think about if it was a merengue. What would happen if that was a 2 carat merengue? It'd be like 10 grand, right? We have the 237. There's the emerald cut cornflower blue. It's not an emerald cut though, so I'm just, again, let's correct that. It's a radiant. So that's a radiant cornflower, 237. The Paraíba, 217. Then the 204 on the emerald cut Spinel at the back. And then a 718 Mandarin with yellow diamonds around it. 718 plus 48 points in the yellow diamonds, almost a quarter carat each. Well, they're gonna go. Let's give it our best shot here. And let's actually take them lower than they're supposed to, because when I started this show 2.5 hours ago, it was all looking rosy and good, and it looked like $69.99 would be a smackdown you'd never forget. We're going to get lower than that. It's time for them to go. We're getting busy on the lines. Yes. Do we have a favorite already? Let's go, must go. Yes. Mandarin, 718. 5479, let me try that on for you. It's the 718 with 48 points in, even VS. They're VS yellow diamonds. They've been graded as VS stones. Almost a quarter carat each. Love that one. Let's blow them out. I think I got a new plan for you, because I'm just mulling it over myself, and I don't like $69.99 for tonight or $59.99 for tonight. $49.99? No. And do we have the Paraíba? Let's see, the Paraíba, that is a huge stone. There are very few 2 carat plusers left. That's a 217. That's amazing. And it's got 95 points in diamonds. Classic as a mountain can get there. Double halo, diamonds down the shoulders. I'll make them even better than 49, 39, or even 29, 99. This has taken some major liberties here with price tags, but we got to do what we got to do. Say bye-bye. They're going. They're all one of a kind. When they're gone, they're gone. It's the lowest price you can ever imagine. There's a 7 carat plus Mandarin. I mean, what's more valuable, the diamonds around it or the Mandarin itself? It's a tough call with that one. Yes. Let's go. Here's the Paraíba. I still cannot get over that at $29.99. That's an over 2 carat. Do you know that I had a 2 carat the other day? It sold for 15 grand. This is a 217 Paraíba. Mostly blue. That is rare. Neon still. And it's got 95 points in diamonds, Virginia. And that one's a white gold only. You got it? It's not even $29.99 though. Okay, Paraiba's already gone. Yes? Ask me any questions. Yes? No, well, it didn't get an open, right? So no, I didn't sell it, but we can reopen it if you want to. Do you want me to go back to it? Yes? Oh, okay, we have 2 people on the auction? Okay. Well, we'll return to it. Let me just do a better discount and we'll get these out the door, okay? Give me a second. We've got 1 gone. Do you still think about the mandarin? Tell you what I'll do. Make them not even 20. I mean, who else does this? I got 2 of the pieces. Well, one's gone for sure. The other one's verifying. And I'm going to still go lower. And then apparently we have a couple of people who are now thinking about the Tanzanite auction, so we have to return to that. But let me get these out the door first. They're not even 29. The Paraiba is gone. The mandarin is verifying. We won't do 29 or 28 or even $27.99. I got to move quickly because we only have 20 minutes left. Let's give you an even better value. Take them all, $27.77 a piece, whichever one you love. Take a look at that. The Paraiba is spoken for, so that's going out right now, $27.77. Congrats on that one. Here's our last call now. Did they stay with us or they hung up? Oh, they're okay, great. So let's just give this 60 seconds if they can hang on, and then we'll return to that auction and see if we've got an official open. Here we go. Cornflower blue, though. I just got to remind you that's a 2 carat plus. Here's the 2 carat plus spinel, and then we have a 7 carat plus mandarin garnet. And those should be gone. We'll go back to that Tanzanite. Sounds like we are going to get that one home after all. There goes our Paraiba. Congrats on that one. This is spinel in the middle. Remember that gorgeous, rich, cranberry, pinky, emerald cut. That's the 2 carat, what was that one? That was 204. The 2 carat 37 is right over here. That's the cornflower. That really should go. Don't have any other 2 carat sapphires that are under $3,000, but that one is. And then we also have the 718 mandarin with the pear-shaped yellows. Okay, just to make sure we have enough time for this, let's leave this in 15 seconds. We'll go back and revisit that Tanzanite. We have that 961. 961. Okay, guys, let's do it. Final call. Spinel. Here's the 718. Oh, that's 718 though. 718 mandarin. And here is the 237 cornflower radiant. That should go. Okay, now we had a request to revisit this, right? 6881, item number here. Here it is again. This is awfully pretty. Let's come back in here from our 4 rings to 1. Let me know if we officially have the open here because it sounds like we have some interest in it is what I'm hearing. This was the one that, yeah, I was kind of like, kind of gambling with that $4,000 open, and just seems like we had some people really getting an idea of maybe doing the math, maybe going, yeah, that's too good a value. So I know auctions are values, but that one's just too good. And that's why you want to be bidding right now. Just to recap, it's the one we just saw. It's got these 8-point purpley pink diamonds. I mean, those are very, very saturated. They're like a hot pink diamond color. Then they're surrounded in their white diamonds as well. There's one on each side, so you've got a match set here. $4,000. Do we have the open officially at $4,000? Because we have a couple people talking about it. I heard that we had a lot of people coming in thinking about it. Let me try it on one more time. Also show you the way this is done and designed here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then there's a little bit of like this dove's tail design in the basket work from the profile, which you'll see here on the hand. It is almost 10 carats, so it's not a small stone. And instead of doing, I think what we sometimes see a lot of is when you have a bigger stone, we'll do a lot of diamonds. We'll do diamonds, 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 more diamonds. And then some people just, that kind of puts it out of that everyday wearable and get it. Everyone tames it a little bit. Not in what's there, not in the quality, not in the, certainly the value is what it's all about here, but I think it just kind of lends itself to more wearability. It's not like overly ostentatious. You are getting supreme quality, as we've touched on with the Tanzanite. Purple pink diamonds on the side that are a match set, 19 points in white diamonds. Do we officially have the open then? We do? Oh, okay. So we do, but it's a different caller. Okay. So we have the open over here. Who do you have there, Virginia? Oh, okay. So here's what we've got. One bidder, and it was up earlier, so I know you've seen it. You've had a little time to mull it over, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But we do have the open, and we've got our $4,000 open. Once again, $50 increments. Huge value here. We did the carat weight, the math, the per carat, basically $400 a carat if it were just a Tanzanite sitting there. Now, obviously, a 10 carat should be more than a 5 carat, should be more than a 3 carat, should be more than a 2. And this one's very, very close to 10 carats. So it's in that upper category of big sizes we do. but still, again, if you like a bigger piece, it's wearable. If you like pink diamonds, well, who doesn't, right? But these are really, I'm not one for pink diamonds unless they're really saturated. And these are. They are really saturated. I mean, I'm calling them purple pinks. They really are. I mean, all we need is some basic knowledge of color to understand that those are really a purple pink shade of diamond, which makes them more rare. We have $4,000, so it will go to somebody. My question is this: would you like to come on in? Because if you do, we're going to give it 2 minutes right here, right now. Took a little while to get the open, but here we are, a little delayed response, but we got it now. It's going out the door, so now it's like a matter of, do you want to miss the opportunity and wait for the next 10 carat that comes around at $400 a carat? Because that is an incredible value, and that would be if it would just by itself in a bag. This has got the pinky purple diamonds, it's got white diamonds, it's got lots of gold. It takes a lot of gold to support a stone in a ring this size. And we're going to give it a final 2 minutes to see if anybody else wants to jump in. We have a couple people verifying. Let's find out, though. We make it all official in 2 minutes. Don't mean to rush it, but we have very little time left in the show. So it's our last call right now. Take a look at this. 2 minutes, and we say goodbye and farewell. And trust me, there will be a big congratulations on this one as well. So at 4,000, who do we have? Oh, my goodness. What? Does she have a blue wing yet? I know she hasn't been shopping that long. She's really new. So I'm just curious. She doesn't? Oh my goodness, she's going right for the big one. The grandest of them all, right? And to have, what does she think about getting purple pink diamonds beside it? How great. I mean, obviously she sees the value. Here it is on the hand one more time. I even think you could, there's a nice way that it kind of just, you know, has that little flare to the edges. You could put a Wonder Ring around it if you feel like you do need to add more white diamond weight, go ahead. If you got the Wonder Ring, you can add that to it, no problem. That is so special. So we have $4,000. We have one bidder. I know she's on the West Coast and she's got to be so thankful that she is, because this is how you score a deal late night on a weeknight. Is like, a lot of our East Coasters have gone to Betty Bye. So this is probably why, big reason here at the tail end of the show, why she coming in, swooping at the end here, saying, I'll open that. Sure, I see the value. Everyone else sleeping, but you're having, yeah, this is like the dream scenario here. You know, the dream while you're wide awake is right there. 40 seconds left to figure it out. No competitors yet. And that's what I'm saying, that carat weight. Look at that carat weight for 4,000. You do that math. It's like $400 a carat with nothing else for all that extra. That's the beauty of it. Is anybody verifying here at the end? Do I dare even ask, or are we just going to sell it to her by default? Does she know my mom lives out there too? She's not too far away. She's about 30 miles west of where she lives. Yep. Should I let her know next time I'm out there? I'm going to be looking for her. I'm going to be looking for that Tanzanite in somebody's hand. I will. I'll be out in a couple weeks. All right, 4,000 once, twice. Anybody else? That's it? You got it? 4,000 fit? No? Yes? Oh, okay, good. Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Let's talk about, do we want to show you that? Oh, wait, I have the rubellite. Hold on, there's a big deal on the, not rubellite. I'm going to show you the hessonite. Do you want to see hessonite or rubellite? I like them both. Let's show you the hessonite since we never see hessonites. It's funny, look at the difference though. Most of the time hessonites are really brownish. Take a look at this. I want to show you compared to that gorgeous rubellite. Look at this. You see how this one has, I mean, obviously the rubellite is a pinky red, but look at this hessonite garnet. Talk about something discovered on the, you know, prepping for the gemstone night tomorrow, and then look at that. We've got a hessonite garnet. So for anybody who's going, I don't even know what that is. Let's talk about what a hessonite garnet is. It is part of the garnet family. This is the stone. We just saw mandarin a few minutes ago. Hessonite, pretty similar, but spessartite and hessonite, and there's a lot of different mandarin colors out there. We know savarites and demontoids and all these, but I have not seen a hessonite garnet with this much pink. And I'm not saying it is pink, but it's got that little undertone. Instead of being just brown and red, it looks like it's got more of that red pink to it. It's really attractive. It is super rare. It's item number 6862. It's a collectible like this. Had to bring it out. I think it's a nice segue into our gem night tomorrow, which is going to be a lot of fun. And you never know when we might have some surprises and slip in some ideas that aren't even gem or jewelry related. I'm just saying. But this is really special, isn't it? The stone is a 1201. It's also 96 points in diamonds. and have the rubellite if you want to see, more on that rubellite. But this is really beautiful and just hessonite rare. And what's really rare is to get clarity, because they're usually very dirty and super included. So it's really nice to be able to get that kind of sharp clarity and to be able to see right all the way through it. Total transparency here. Look at this cocktail ring on the hand. We'll show that. I mean, watch this, because I think you're going to see even more. Like, it's like a fiery stone. It looks like flames within the stone. Just a beautiful way that a deeper saturation gives you such brilliance. Quick value. Send it on out of here. It is not going to be $79.99 at all. We'll make it easy for you. It's just a quick one here. I mean, that is just the ultimate, isn't it? But it's only the ultimate if it's got a great value to go with it, and this one is. I'll make it $2,999 to say yes on the big time. Super collectible. There it is, and that is just pretty, isn't it? And it's a 12 karat plus, so you get, I just never seen one quite this good. I mean, used to have them all the time back many years ago, and look at that. They never quite look that pretty. Normally they're just like a really, really dark brown, like a citrine, or like a dark kind of like a cognac quartz, if you've ever seen one. Cognac quartzes, or like a deep dark spessartite. This has got so much of that pink and red. It's really very attractive. So that's a one only, and we'll see who's got it. Total rare collectible. Probably should have shown that early. And then we have a great looking yellow diamond. We did flash that earlier. And any requests, guys, we're down to about 10 minutes. So if there's anything we can show you again, we still have those hoops. Reminder there, brought out those hoops by a special request. Yellow diamond heart shape is here. Still have the, I know we have that beautiful zircon. Did you miss it? Or what about the unheated yellow sapphire? Just a recap, I think that's one of our bigger values that needs to get a home here. Look at this. This is the yellow sapphire. That's the 2 karat 72. So almost, we were getting excited because we had a 2 karat plus in a blue. Remember that one just on that wheel? Well, let's not forget that we also had 6866, which is the 272 bright yellow. That was actually, this is brand new. Didn't need a discount over the course of 6 months. It just got discounted here tonight. And we're going to make this awfully easy. 45 points in diamonds. Look, though, at the clarity. When you realize that is unheated, untreated, and it's got that color and that clarity to it, and yet double row in diamonds down the sides. Big, look at the individual rounds here on each side. And this one is, remember what I did? $69.99 that was the price. And we just did a whole different deal just to get out the door. That seriously needs a home. And watch this as it moves. You're only seeing it move side to side. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That looks like suddenly there is a horizon through that piece. It's like you are like sitting on the surface of the sun, watching this light up with sunshine yellows. That is so pretty. And this bright, bold flash, which goes all the way through the stone. I'm just limited in how much I could move it here on this wheel. Look at this on the hand. By the way, that's no longer $69.99. Just already dropped this. Gonna do it again here just to make sure that gets a home. That's only $1,999. That's it. Yep. For all, now you can really see it flash. Now you see the movement of that. Look at this. Sparkle like crazy. Looking like a yellow diamond. Remember, I had that 2 karat yellow diamond. That's a whole different price tag. I don't know. What do you think about $272? $272 for under $2,000. That's how we are doing it tonight. So our last call, I just thought that needed one last look before we go here. And just in case you weren't with us in the first few minutes and missed that presentation entirely, that's got to go. Then, you know what kind of looks like the hessonite that I'll recap? Is that orangey pink zircon that we had also in the earlier parts of the show. Just to recap, because I think a lot of people were late to join us today. So we'll see who's got this one. Sounds like that's verifying. Then we'll just go ahead and recap 1012, which is the item number on that rare pinky orange zircon. Like a paparasha, but in a zircon. Take a look at this one. That's the one in the rose gold. Isn't that pretty? 1012 is the number. And let's see who's got the yellow. Antonio, let me know if you've got it, because we got some cool on your heels here on the yellow sapphire. We will let these fly. That one's up $9.99 on the 261. Round zircon with that pinky golden hue to it that is so special. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, thanks for watching. Oh, how nice. How nice. Let's see who's got the yellow and who's got the pink. Well, the pinky, I can't just call it a pink. It's not just a pink. It's a definite golden orangey pink, which is why it looks so good in the rose. But hey, you can do it in white or yellow. That's up to you. Here's what it looks like on the hand. One more look at this one. And let's see who's got it. That's a lot of gold for $9.99. But then you got the really important zircon out of that TVON Fine, which was only discovered in the early parts of 2020. So the mining venture was all of, well, it would be 2 years old, I would say that, except it's already done. It was gone in late 2020. That mine was exhausted. So $9.99 for the rarest of the rare. You've seen the pinks, which had that like raspberry tone. This is that true golden pink, but saturated and popping with color. And yet it's only $9.99, super exotic with the rose gold I love. But you know what, white, yellows, whatever you want to do, let us customize it for you, make it to perfection, and $9.99 will be, oh, look at that color. Gosh, I love it. Great saturation and great fire to that stone. So let's see how we're doing here. And we have one more. Just to recap, I just want to remind you, we still have that Mahenge Pink Spinel pendant. That was $6.99. So just, I think there are some pieces here that really just need to get a home here before we go. And that's going to be reminder gemstones tomorrow. We've got a great gemstone show planned for you. If anybody's looking for 1 carat white diamonds, they're all here. Have this really important, look at that Mahenge. 50 point, was that 50 points? Because it always looks bigger than that. 50 point oval Mahenge with all those VS diamonds, that's only $699. If you'd like this Mahenge Spinel pendant, don't let the price fool you, that's Mahenge. Okay, how we doing on everybody's requests? We're all good? We're all caught up? We're all happy? Good. Okay, I hope you picked out something you love today because the prices have been amazing. If you want to check on availability on anything, now's the time to do it, and we'll help you. We'll help you. But that, sure, we'll show the pendant again. We'll show you an up close with all the graphics. Do remember that blue sapphire too. That cornflower blue was almost 2.5 carats. You don't see cornflower blues for a price like $27.77. Okay, so let's just take a little look here. We've got the orangey pink. We've got the yellow sapphire. We've got one more. I'm going to show you that pendant again. Let's just give you a little recap. These are all one-of-a-kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. And the rush here at the end is on. So let's see. We've got that pendant. That needs another look. Look at that beautiful hot pink of the red and spinel. That's really rare. Mahenge material. So $19.99 on the yellow. That is, again, I cannot get over this. That's a 2 carat 72 size. Joyce, is that what you're getting or is Antonio? Who's getting the yellow? Somebody's getting it? Got to go. $19.99 for a 272 just does not happen. So that's why I keep waiting to hear somebody just scream, I got the yellow, because that's such an important stone for that value. And it does. It looks like a yellow diamond. It really does. Remember, we had a 2 carat yellow diamond, but it's 10 grand. Here's a 272 unheated yellow sapphire, flashing just like a diamond, but that's only $19.99. Call me. These have got to go. $19.99, $9.99, $6.99 for the Mahenge pendant. And we still have that special type. And I'll wait till one clears, and then we'll show you another option here for you. Any last questions on the show? We had those Padaiva drop earrings. We had the beautiful Alexandrites. We had the gorgeous emerald and that little basic band with the wave design to it. That was only $777. Lots of great options for you, but very little time left. So 4 minutes remaining. Let's give these 60, and then we'll show you one quick special before we go. I can mark down a pendant. There's been a 7 carat 717 Tanzanite that's been here. I don't know if you guys love this mounting, but I certainly have loved showing it to you. But this one, just a reminder, we can do something special on that pendant, just as a little markdown for the end of the night. So that's coming. That's coming. You may want to jump on the phone lines if you're already thinking about it. We'll do like a literal last minute deal here on the Tanzanite. That was made custom, but turns out, sounds like that requester wanted something different. So we're just going to blow out this one only here, but it is a 7+ stone. So very important size there. All right, that's a no-go on those. All right, so I'm keeping them. Yellow, pinky orange, and Mahenge, but it's time. I said there would be a big special and surprise. Here it is. This is the blue wing. Oh my goodness, we just had an oval. I mean, if our auction winner wanted to consider this as a match, here's 5172. This time, we're bringing you a 717, and look at that mighty saturation you're getting here. Lots and lots of red flash. That's 717 in the size. It also has this effect. Now, I'm holding it sideways. You're actually going to wear it where the tweezers are. That's the top. So keep that in mind. I'll show it on the hand. It's a 717, but it has 92 points in diamonds. And it is going to be all bigger diamonds that then, like, see how they elevate up the sides here? at different levels. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. We got to roll. We have literally 3 minutes. This one's got to go. Look at that. That's a sizable piece there. Here's your measurement on it, and no, it's going to be. Okay, you've seen it for $69.99. We had that the other day, debuted it. You've got 1 whole inch here, top to bottom. It's going to be a hidden bail, so your chain goes right through the top. There's 2 bails, so it's basically going to slide right through, so you keeps it really even and centered on the neckline. It's not $9,000. It's blowout time. We made this custom. Let me show it on the neckline, if I may, Tony, here really quickly, just so we can give you another perspective on it, just to show it to you from like across the room here and see what that looks like. And then we go back up close, because this is not going to be $9,000 or $7,000 or anywhere close. I'm just going to make this really easy right now, $29.99 for a scholar. That's it. We have 2 minutes left in the show. I probably want to end on this just because that is a superstar Tanz. It's got the amazing diamonds, all bigger stones that like really elevate up the sides where they go to different levels. It's almost Art Deco, when Art Deco usually means a lot of rectangular shapes and a lot of pave, but there's something about these ridges of gold that are so attractive in the way the diamonds are wrapping up through it. And that's going to be, again, the diamonds are on the underside of the piece and then they crawl up the sides. So $29.99 gives you 1 inch in total length here. A mega stone. You don't see 7 carats for under $3,000, but it's just a quick little end of the show, who wants it deal. That's all that is. And it's a quick one only. When it's gone, it's gone. And yes, we can do yellow. And we can do rose. If you'll recall, we've had this design with the turquoise, with the yellow gold, and it was amazing. So that's also a great look for Tanzanites. You would really love it. There's no going wrong with this, though. We are back tomorrow with gemstones. Keep that in mind. So I hope you'll join us. Even if you're a jewelry lover, I hope you'll hang out with us for our Loose Gemstone show, which is tomorrow night, and then we'll be back with fine jewelry on Friday and, of course, throughout the weekend. So we'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. If you have any requests for the Gemstone show, please reach out to me, and I will work on those for you. Make sure they're here. But we do have big white diamonds. We do have Tanzanites that are going to be really perfect to create all kinds of different jewelry designs for you. A lot of smaller Tanzanites that are going to be fantastic if you're looking for 5, 10, 15 pieces at a time. We've got a lot of surprises as well. We don't always tell you everything that we got going on the Gemstone night. So it's worth joining us and checking it out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 o'clock Pacific time for that. And again, more jewelry resumes on Friday. And if you don't get us on Friday, you can't miss Club TVON. You got to join us online. If you don't get us on TV, you can join us at TVON.com and watch us there. So thanks again for being with us on this Wednesday. It's been a spectacular night. Hope you had a good time. Hope you loved it. If you found something you love, congratulations. If you want to ask about something you love, please do that now. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air. And that number is where you reach us. So thanks again for being with us tonight. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. That's 10 p.m. Eastern for our Loose Gemstones. And I hope you have a great Thursday ahead. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Looking forward to it. And call us. We're still here. We got a lot of great pieces here from the end of the show. So thanks again. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one.